Hey, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to Splatoon 3. We have a special Thursday night stream because Drizzle Season 2023 just dropped tonight. We're going to check out all the new maps, the weapons, the gear, the fashion, the fun, the features. Let's get into it. As you can see by the giant wooden dragon head sitting right next to me in the plaza, a Splatfest is on the way. Everything's happening at once. Tomorrow night, less than 24 hours, Big Run begins, and then a week after is the 1-year anniversary Splatfest, featuring these three rascals fighting it out. It's going to be special themed to Deep Cut, but I think we can join a team already because they're in the sneak peek period, which is going to be great for Big Run, because as we play Big Run, we can earn conch shells. A lot of stuff synergizing. This is a really good time to play if you have been taking a break. Breaking news, you two. Hey. Nope, we got the Splatfest. They're starting, of course, with their thing. They don't care about the update. They just want to fight. They're little bandits, and they're scrapping for leadership. And if you haven't seen, that is the theme, as we're going to see in just a second here, once the fax comes through. There we go. Who would be the best leader? Well, there's a unique jingle. It's the first anniversary Splatfest, and it is who would be the best leader? No way, like the leader of Deep Cut between you, me, and Big Man? That's right, and I'll get out front with my qualifications. I'm elegant, smart, humble. Hold up, I gotta tell them about me. I'm Fry, I'm fearless, fun, and I've got a great smile. Hey. Sorry to interrupt, but I get a turn too. I'm Big Man. I'm big. This does seem like a divisive theme. I hope it doesn't tear us apart. Well, if it does tear us apart, I'm the leader who's fit to bring us all back together. I should be the leader of Deep Cut. Hey. I think Big Man is most qualified, but also least pushy about it. Let's think clearly about this. I kick off the Splatcast, and I facilitate it effortlessly. And who closes out the Splatcast? Also me. Where would the two of you be without me? She's just better at news. On the top of the pop charts, I'm moving us forward, and you're holding us back. If that doesn't make me the ultimate, unstoppable, undisputed leader, well... Hey, that's too far. We're all in a band together, and bands shouldn't fight. That's so. You've been awfully quiet. Spill it, Big Man. Between me and Shiver, who wins? Hey, neither of you. To be honest, I think everyone sees me as our leader. What? Hey, you know folks come to me for advice. I'm steady, I'm here for you both. Aw, you are the best, Big Man, but you're not our leader. I suppose it's all out of our hands anyway. The Splatfest will decide. That's right. Watch out for my leadership, y'all. I'm coming at ya. Hey, this is already out of hand, but it could be fun. Pass the popcorn shrimp. Oh, they eat those, I guess. I've seen shrimp. Yeah, we'll get into that. That's all for now. Make sure to get your votes in. Hey, don't forget your Splatfest tea. All right. And then... Hello? Why is the camera still rolling? Hey, technical issues. Try unplugging it and not plugging it back in. That's an emergency news report. Please hold on while we read it. Hey, it's from Grisco. You never know if that's good or bad news. There we go. So starting tomorrow at 8, we have the beginning of the Umami Ruins Big Run with the helicopter prize little figure. Uh-oh, it's bad. There's a big run incoming. No! A swarm of salmonids is swiftly approaching Umami Ruins. Don't they know there's going to be a Splatfest? What are they thinking? Hey, I don't think the Splatfest is happening until we clear this up. Right, the salmonids must be stopped. Viewers, we're counting on you. Step up and help Grisco put an end to the big run. A pro tip, pick a Splatfest team at ASAP so you can get conch shells while you're at it. I saw a post when I first booted up the game in the background that said, just let the salmonids destroy the city so the Splatfest will be canceled. They have to wait for the Splatfest sneak peek, but yeah, then it's game on. Hey, slam those salmonids. Splatanids. I mean, salmonids. Stop the big run. And there's an update. Yeah, the newscast never ends. Here we go. New season has started. And we've got a bunch of stuff, including the Heavy Edit Splatling and the Dread Ringer. 2 new weapons that are very interesting. We'll talk about those, and a bunch of kits that people have been waiting for, including another Tri-Stringer, the Gold Dynamo, that we've been waiting like more than a year for, and some other good ones. And then here we go, Crab Leg Capital and Shipshape Cargo Co. 2 brand new stages. Instead of just one returning and one new, they actually pulled out 2 new stages this time. They're both very interesting looking to me. And then, even more Salmonid Smokeyard. That's not going to be in the rotation until after Big Run, so we have to wait till next week for that. But that is returning from Splatoon 2. And a bunch of other stuff, including new gear, new catalogs. This is probably the longest newscast, probably longer than when you first boot the game up. And there we go. We'll see the current stages. Of course, the new ones are mixed in with old stages, but we're going to do our best to try to play on Crab Lake Capital and Ship Shape Cargo Co. And the new monthly gear does not start till tomorrow, since it is the end of August. But if you've seen the new gear, it does go with that Tron-looking shirt, for people who enjoyed that. And that is it for now. Jeez, yeah. Plenty. Alright. Hope everyone made it through that. And, oh, I played a little bit after the stream last weekend. I did get to S rank just because I wanted to play a little more. And we only got to level 43 in the catalog, but that's fine. I'm cool with it. We have recycled the old catalog. We got our new one. We can pick a team already. Good. Alright, but the sneak peek period doesn't seem to start until just a week before. I talked about this. I feel like, ooh. I don't think it always has this old-fashioned, like, dun, dun, dun. If you do it fast enough, you could do the one. Oh, yo! Anyways, it had a kabuki sound to it. So, Shiver, I feel like, has agreed that I don't necessarily back. Fry is a little hot-headed. I do feel like Big Man doesn't always have the confidence, and he gets flustered, but he is who I'm going with. I think he's most level-headed. I love them all, though, but I am going with Team Big Man. So that is my choice. I saw a lot of you on the Splatnet app are also going with that. Can we put it on? Yep, we can wear it already, so we must be able to earn conch shells, right? We'll find out. Okay. First things first. I lost my moon. Oh no. Let's go over, and we can see all the decorations. I'm gonna start by just jumping into the stores, because there is a lot to see, including, look at that, the big pillow. Oh hey, oh, your catalog level 1 up. Here's your reward. So we got our first. Is that just for level 1? The new banner. Speaking of which, 80 new banners have been added, not just in the catalog, but you can get them randomly. And look at all this stuff. It's hard for me to remember what is new. I know the orange stripe eel plushie, this garden eel honko looking guy is new. They added 300 new things to put in your locker, which is crazy. I'm surprised they didn't really talk about that more up front. Oh, I like that. That's flying fish. I have it already. We'll just buy a couple things. And then on top of that, 400 new titles for your splash tag. Little, verbs. Oh, I never knew you could see how big it is in your locker. I think this is new too, right? The bonefish paintbrush stand? No, I already have one. Don't listen to me. All right, let's talk to Sheldon. I am going to skip through his weapon spiels because you can always go back and read these or find these on Inkopedia. But we got Octobreast Nouveau with the beacons and Inkstorm, Tri-Stringer, the Inkline variety with Sprinkler and Super Chump. I'm very excited for that. Heavy Edit Splatling will go into the new weapons like the Heavy Edit and the Dread Ringer in depth because they are brand new. And then on top of that, Gold Dynamo finally with the Splat Bomb and Super Chumps. Pretty good kit. The Sorelabrella, I'm excited for that. Autobomb and Inkjet seems really strong as well. The Sloshing Machine Neo, Point Sensor, and Trizuka, maybe a downgrade. The Bloblobber Deco, I really love Angle Shooter and Kraken, so I'm interested in that. The Gootuber with the Fizzy Bomb, and then the Inkvac, Inkmine, Ballpoint. A couple of these, namely the Sloshing Machine and the Ballpoint, seem like downgrades, but maybe that's just my thoughts. Let's equip this and see what it looks like. All right. I think if we swap, he'll do some. There we go. So this is the Dread Ringer. It is a mop bucket with 2 buckets, and it sloshes 2 times. You get 2 different sloshes with 90 damage combined, but you can angle it differently to get 2 different targets if you're good at swinging the camera around. I want to see the design on the Sorelabrella. Pop that open. It has like a urchin or something. Or no, it's a pufferfish, right? He's not going to open it. He's just going to swing it. Some of these are nice looking, but I'm unsure how good they will be. Almost looks like caution tape on that. Where is the heavy edit? I want to make sure I buy that. Oh, maybe it's farther back than I realized. I think it was gonna... Or yeah, I thought it would be like a higher level weapon, but of course the heavy splatling is pretty early on. Let's grab the Octobrush while we're at it. I don't know if I like that more subdued wood color. I don't know. It's kind of got a butterscotch energy to me. There's the tri-stringer. Grab that. That definitely has a more rustic look to it. Pretty cool. And then here's the heavy edit. I almost missed it. This one is very fast firing speed once you fire it, but the charge up, the spin up, is longer than most of their splatlings. I think it has a very comparable range to the heavy splatling, but it is insanely fast once you get it going, and it's a 4-shot splat. So I'm excited. I think that's about all I want to grab for now. Okay. And then, well, I'm just going to quickly, while we're over here, let's just see if there's any other new gear in here. I think most of it is in the catalog, so just going to quickly scan through. But yeah, a lot of the new fashion will be found in the catalog, so you'll have to unlock it. Now, there are new pieces of fashion at Grizzco. We can look at the catalog real quick here, but yeah, you can see there's a bunch. The first 50 pages of the catalog are the new fashion, so we'll get some of this. I like those shoes a lot. All of the emotes are new, a bunch of the locker stuff is new, but once you get past page 50, it all becomes stuff from last Drizzle season. Not all, you know, there's still stamps and different stuff, but all the clothing, I mean, all the gear is a revamp of old stuff in case you missed it. So, not too bad, but still some recycled stuff. And then, very quickly here, before we get into battle, sorry for the long preamble, but we're not going to play Salmon Run tonight, because Big Run is coming up very soon, but goodness, I almost forgot to mention that we've got some new items in. Take a look, won't you? Thank you. That's Marigold there. So, I'm going to have to save up. We need 150 silver for these. The polka dot splat suit, the koi, or sorry, slop suit. The koi slop suit and the camo slop suit. I thought this was camo as well, but it's koi coloration, so now I'm more interested in it. I think it looks pretty cool. That's probably the one I'm going to go for. And then, of course, we have all this new gear. Crustware XSL. I think this is how we got the oversized t-shirts implemented, was because they added this back to the game. Flipper flopper, sorry. Cap of Legend, going to set you back 30 gold scales. Garden gear. And the non-slip senseis. I kind of might, I might just grab this and then save up for the rest of the Cap of Legend, because I can get Ninja Squid on this already. I'll grab that before we jump in, and of course the welding mask. And then, there's a bunch of other decorations, snatchers, slamming lids, golden egg box if you want to complete your figure collection, and some good banners, but they are very pricey. So I don't know if I'm going to get some of these. I never even bought my Big Run banner, remember? I don't know if I want to buy it now after all that, because I want to make sure we have enough scales for other stuff. But one of the best features of Big Run is double scales now, since the last one. Okay, let's do our first roll. A lot of, if you are someone who uses, third-party means to predict your shell-out machine, they did shuffle all the titles and banners around because there's new ones. Okay, so heavy edit. Look how long that takes to charge. And it doesn't have amazing range, but once it is charged, that is pretty crazy damage. I can't wait to try this in Salmon Run. And you can do a partial charge. You don't have to do the whole thing. Oh, okay, thank you. Interrupting my explanation. So yeah, I think that's going to be fun. I'm more interested in that in some ways, because I think the power behind this thing, of course, is based off of like whiteout, because it's a heavy edit thing, or not of course, but that is what it is based off of. And yeah, 4-shot, pretty good aim. Like, it doesn't look like there's much fallout. You get pretty good strafing speed with it when it's going. The big problem with it, of course, is just it doesn't have amazing range, and it takes so long to spin up. But it seems promising. The set, I'm not sure about. Obviously, the curling bomb will help you get around, and the tacticooler is still good. But we'll see. The tacticooler did get nerfed a little. And let's quickly, well, they don't let me swap when I'm tacticoolered up. I gotta wait for that to run out real quick. We did get new music. I should mention that. We got a couple new battle songs, if I can find them in here. There we go. H2O is a new band. Let's listen to some of these. So they have 2 new songs. They're seen as kind of pretentious amongst the Splatlandians, I guess, but their music is so catchy that people still want to listen to it, begrudgingly. Hey, don't change the song on me. This is an octo-lean vocalist, and I think the guitarist is an anchor choral, a type of choral, which I think is the first type of sentient choral, or like choral that plays in a band, at least, that we've seen. And then somewhere in here should be... Here we go. We got some new... Or at least it should be in here somewhere. We do have a new deep cut song that is going to play during battle in the Splatfest. It's probably right around here. Oh no, they haven't. Maybe they haven't revealed it yet because of the Splatfest not being out. But there is a new battle song, Big Betrayal, and a new song that plays when the Splatfest is over, but the Splatfest results have not been announced. You can get a special song, or you will get a special song to listen to. That's kind of a slow jam by Deep Cut. So look at that. You can see the differential. So this is the Dread Ringer. You see that second shot comes out slightly slower. But if you hit both, 90. Pretty decent. I know Reef Slider is not the most beloved of specials, but the Suction Bomb is good. And then, yeah, you can kind of do... This is a technique I would use more in Salmon Run, but spinning the camera is definitely more noticeable with this than any other slosher because you get 2 different directions, which I think might be more helpful for painting and covering a wide area, because, yeah, let me see. How much does 1 do? 42, or 45 or so probably if it adds up to 90, depending on the particles. All right, what should we start with? I think... I'm going to go with this. I would like a little speed up if we... I did get these boots right at the end. Need a little speed up if we're going to be wearing Ninja Squid. Let's put these on. Okay, this seems pretty good. I mentioned we'll go over the patch notes as we play, but let's actually get into battle here because I don't want to wait too long. If you're not part of the pool, there is the pool name. You can jump in. All right. And then let's get into it. So regular battle, we'll just start with Turf Wars, Crab Lake Capital. Hopefully we'll get that. We're going to do with... Or no, we'll do open, because then you guys can join. I'll put out the notification, or you'll see it if you're part of the pool. All right, 48 and 42. Okay, thank you, Mad Walkiri. So the first slosh does a little less? Is that true? Oh, no, the first is the higher damage, and then 42 is the second one. Because the second little bucket is smaller. That makes sense that it would do a little less damage, because it has a little less ink in it. Ultimately, I don't know if this is going to be a weapon I stick with much, but I will give it a shot. I think it has a decent kit. Reef Slider, I don't believe was buffed, unfortunately, but it's been buffed in the past. A lot of the changes were to little things, like a few of the nerfs. We can, while we're waiting, we can pull up the patch notes. Here it is. So, yeah, there's a bunch of the gear. We're getting into it here, so I gotta close it, but we'll get back to that. Last-ditch effort, noticeably, what I'm using right now, did get nerfed. It provides 6 subs, total of Sub Saver, Main Saver, and Ink Recovery instead of the 9 subs, I think is what it used to be, so a little less of a benefit. I'm a little curious what's happening here. We're stuck in the void, waiting for the new map, maybe. Communication error? Probably. Oh. Oh, so the... Oh, okay, I thought it was a... Oh, why did they update again? Odd. Farron says that the heavy edit has ink cartridges. I thought it was supposed to be like whiteout. Okay, I was confused, but they are just ink cartridges in there. It's all got to be ink or water related for it to be a Splatoon weapon. Alright. This could be a symptom of the new update. There's weird communication errors. You never know what's going to happen when there's a new patch. Okay, battle time already. Everyone got the error, alright. Trying to drop in. Well, at least we got Crab Leg. We were going to have Hammerhead before, but we got the new map. So this is in the big city. If you look off the side, you might just catch Hagglefish Market. It is off there. Very colorful. I like this look, but we got to get used to it, of course, because it is a new map. We got the new music. Whenever new music comes out now, it is way more likely to play for the first week or so, I believe. And there's a few ink rails. There's a lot of grates. So I do think it is going to be pretty key to make sure you are. I'm just going to go ahead and do mine. Someone else wahooed. Whoop! I got rolled on. It's going to be a key to be careful on those grates, because it doesn't look like there's almost anywhere to get your ink back when you're up there. But it seems like there's a little bit more maneuverability or flanking routes than might be used to on most Splatoon 3 maps at this point. Oh, we have inkable walls, right? Yep, wow, we can ink. We get up here. That's a rare, except they don't want me to. They want me to... Oh, okay, they got him. Thank you, the heavy. They're playing the heavy, you know, the Splatlings, so calling themselves the heavy. Yeah, you have to be a little careful on this one, because look, we could potentially get snuck up on a little bit. I see you over there, and they can see me, of course, because I have my special, whoa, extra swim speed from that. Watch out, don't get hit. I think they went under. Oh, yep. I could tell they were going to try to jump up. See if we can get all the way in there. Nope. Well, we're doing okay, though. This one's going to have to be with randos, of course, as you could tell. None of you are in here, but you will be able to join the next one. This is the way it goes, and then we can get more of you in here. We can take up the whole lobby with all of you. Trying not to get caught by this heavy edit. What? Ah, man, I thought I had a lock on him, but I inked right next to him. Oh yeah, this is Jimbles, that's a good point. It's kind of like old Hammerhead Bridge, now that we have new Hammerhead. Well, I got them, but it was only 90 at max. This does seem like a weapon where you're going to need to play off other people, otherwise you're not going to do enough damage to actually take anyone out. Since it only does 90 max. I should be spraying my ink in weird ways, like so. They're really pushing us. Time to go in. Yep, they just descended upon me. Okay, someone got him. I gotta get more practice with sloshers. I don't really touch them much in this game. I think they brought it back, though, at the end there. Alright. Well, we got a good look at this map. I have to see what ranked is going on right now. I think it's Splat Zone Series and Clam Blitz Open. But that is where Ship Shape Cargo Co. is. The Dreadringer and Heavy Edit are interesting. I don't know if they're going to be my weapons. But there are other ones, like I said, the Tri-Stringer is very much something I would like to get used to. Let's try the Heavy Edit. Probably want run speed for this, right? I want to rank this up, but I would rather have gear that is more reliable. So let's go with this for now. Okay. Between the two, I like Crab Leg Capital visually. Like, I think the colors are good. It has a fun, like, it's almost like Moray Towers visually, where you're up in the air on a skyscraper, but without having to actually be Moray Towers. And then, hopefully that, I'm ready for a break from Moray Towers for a game. And then the other map, Ship Shape Cargo Co., that one's really cool because it's actually traveling along the water. And you get to see icebergs and jellyfish eating noodles. Alright, let's try this out. I should be using this to start and get in. Yeah, I really do not play much Splatling or Slosher. I mentioned the theme before. We have now finished with all of the Splatoon 1 weapons, getting new types, new, you know, mains. Which means we are going to get... There we go, I got somebody. We are going to get Brellas, and Doolies next are going to get a brand new one. We got to be careful of that. Oh, I tried to get in there. Should have charged up and then came in. Yeah. I know Mad was excited for the Sorella. They play competitive, so I'm not too worried about getting splatted. Well, I am worried about it, but I don't feel bad about getting splatted by them. Seeing a bunch of the new weapons. Someone's playing Tetris. People playing old weapons after all this. I know that people want to play what they're comfortable with, of course. I always go back to my classics and ones that I enjoy. There we go. Managed to get him. Yeah, this is pretty powerful. Okay. That's an actual person, right? Nope, yeah, it is. Gotta watch that gold dynamo over there. Whoop. They're above me. Oh no, someone else is above me. There we go. I managed to get my hurling bomb in there. Trying to remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, so we have now gone through all the Splatoon 1 weapons. Because if you noticed, we got a new shooter, a new roller, a new charger, a new brush and blaster, and now heavy splatling and slosher, which means we are going to get Splatoon 2 weapons next, which means Brella and Doolies. Pretty sure. I think they're not going to break that scheme, but that will most likely be what we see. Ooh, look at all these specials. 3 out of 4 specials in one spot, and I got dynamoed. Alright. Try to get back in there. See somebody zipping around. That's the Tetra. Zipcaster got some buffs, I should mention. That's probably why they're excited to play their Tetra. The Zipcaster is now able to do more damage consistently, I believe. Are they going easy on me? Seemed like it. Oop, got him right at the end. Did not get the dynamo, unfortunately. Okay, let's see how that went. It seems pretty blue. Wow, very close. Good job, teams. All right. Thank you, Shrimp and Brian. Who is Shrimp? And Ashley was on my team. Okay. Ashley with her classic Splattershot, custom Splattershot Jr. The Old Faithful. Yeah, Brella's not great on Turf Wars. No worries, Mad. I figured, yeah, that, especially that kit seems more geared towards playing Anarchy. Sorry, I was trying to think and read. All right, I like the heavy edit so far. I think the kit, I'm not sure about, but yeah. And I think I want to try. Let's swap this back, right? Now, the problem with this kit is the sprinkler. I feel like a lot of people are just like, man, if it had anything but sprinkler, this would be a really cool stringer kit. And we've been waiting almost a year to get a new tri-stringer since the game came out. I should mention, so this weekend is Big Run, but then the next weekend is the Splatfest, which is the first anniversary, and the 9th, September 9th, is the real first anniversary of Splatoon 3. It is here already, which is pretty crazy to think about. Ashley mentioned in the chat, I'm like, wow, that is fast. That year went by in a flash. Okay, I think Void was the one playing the gold dynamo. Oh, we're going... Unfortunately, we're going to Hammerhead Bridge. Might have to try to do some anarchy here once we see capital enough. And I need to remember to, yeah. Go ahead and swap out the sprinkler. Oop, I see you there. They got back right at the end. And the tri-stringer has less range than you think it would for a charging type of weapon. So you have to be mindful of that. I see you there. Trying to get in here at me. And all the chumps. We're getting more and more weapons with Super Chump, and it got buffed, so I think we're just going to see it a lot. Ah, I tried to get him. Who is that Tetra? That's Kirby, I think. Herburger. Do I have stealth? No, I do not have stealth Super Jump. Still very easy to avoid damage from the Super Chumps, even though, you know, I just jumped in there really late, but it worked out. Oh, go, go, go. I was hitting the wrong button. Ah, I thought my little explosions would get him. Jimbo's got me while I was trying to fight a one-on-one. Dirty pool, Jimbo. Thank you, Jimbles. I want to mention again, I forgot to give you an extra thank you for upgrading to a Night Owl membership. I do really appreciate that. I'm kind of happy I got that extra practice. I stayed up too late after the last Splaturday stream playing, but I do think it helped to get a little bit more practice in normal battle because I play so much Salmon Run. I feel a little better about my inking skills. I have not played much Stringer in a while, but that's okay. Whoop. Ah! I squid rolled out of there and survived a little longer. Matt is going for as many clips as possible and zeroing in on me. And this is it, though, at the end here. Whoa, what happened? I think a bomb exploded. Thank you, Ashley. A bomb might have exploded, like, slightly before I landed, and they didn't time it quite perfectly for me. Ah, yeah, I keep thinking my missiles are gonna explode and take someone out, but can't fight them that way. I gotta actually aim at their shield a little better. Sprinkler! Will the sprinkler get any more at the end here? Alright. Yeah, Ashley and I keep getting together on a team. Oh, we barely won! Yeah, whoever got that blue ink on the right there towards their base did a good job. I bet it was Shrimp. Who are you, Shrimp? Are you in here? Okay. Matt is like, I'm just used to attacking the back line. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. You do what you gotta do to get on camera. Oh, okay. I'm going to check the maps real quick. Apologize for ducking out of there. Well, let's grab this real quick, too. Valians is Shrimp. Okay, they changed their name. Thank you, Valians. What do we get? Positive Alliance. Interesting. I'm trying to remember what other stuff I want to cover, too. So let's check this. We have Splat Zones as a series. I would rather play that, but then I couldn't play with you guys. And then Clam Blitz. Yeah, well, I'd rather play it because it's the only one that has Ship Cargo Co. Until a couple hours from now. I think I'm going to try to do a series. I know that means you guys can't play with me. I believe you can't do a series with friends. But I want to show the new map. I would like to see it. So we'll try that. Let me, yeah, let's look at the changes real quick. Now that I have a moment to breathe. There's just so much new stuff. All right, so this is, of course, Inkopedia. Very good resource. So we got all the new weapons. We saw their kits and stuff. They're on there. There's a whole thing of new gear. Most of it is in the catalog. As we saw, the returning gear, we saw that. There's the stages. Locker customization, I mentioned the 300 new locker stuff you can get. There's so much stuff. There was a splash image of it, and then we got Big Run and the Splatfest coming up. The new music there. The big changes, actually, I should be looking at this. This is the patch. So we can kind of cover some of that stuff. So yeah, look at all this. The patch has all the gear and everything in it. But you can also see... So the Killer Whale, this is going to be big for Salmon Run. The Killer Whale actually... I don't think I realized, if you don't target someone, it just kind of veers off. You got to stay locked on to somebody, and now it's easier to lock on. I want to see what that sounds like. Let me grab my faithful ink brush, and we can test that out. But yeah, now it'll fire on a target that you were last locked on to. Is this the new music? Only play the new music when I'm in the lobby, Judd. Let's do this one. So the Zipcaster got buffed. You can hit closer to you when you zip. So now, I believe, with the new damage, if you zip through somebody and you do that impact damage and hit them... Keep changing the music on me. It should one-shot. So flying through someone should kill them in one hit if you land near them. That's what I think from my calculations. Oh yeah, I guess it's not going to play the new music unless I pay for it. We can only preview it. I'll pay the 100G. Tacticooler got nerfed a little. You have to wait slightly longer to place a new one. Tenacity got buffed, while Last Ditch Effort got nerfed a little. I think they want to balance out the headgear abilities. And then only the Aniki Splattershot Nova, for some reason, the poor Splattershot Nova and the N-Zap got a special nerf. And we're going to have the Grizzco Dualies. I almost forgot. We'll cover that tomorrow. But there's all these things. Look at all that. Read it if you are interested. Okay. Before we get too caught up in patch notes, let's try this out. So I want to listen and hear what this sound. Well, first we need to ink it up and get my killer whale. All right, let's see what this sounds like. Oh, yeah, it's a little like... You can hear there's a new targeting sound. And then I think it kept, even though I moved, it kept locked onto that one. And it looks, yeah, it does kind of give more of a visual and audio cue when you lock on. That's pretty good. I love the ink brush, but I feel like killer whale is just not a weapon I would use as often. Let's try the Octobrush Nouveau. I'm trying to think what would be good to do splat zones. I could do more of that Inkline tri-stringer. Look at the wood on there is really kind of rustic and cool. I think it fits the Inkline mountaineering woodland brand. Or maybe, I could try a new weapon on this. Why not? Let me give myself some run speed up, right? Isn't that going to be good? Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay. I'm going to do this. I apologize that I have to go solo because you can't do series with friends. But we're going to check out Ship-Shape Cargo Co. And I'm going to try the heavy edit. So I can kind of hang back a little and ink the zone. Why not use the new weapons, right? Right now, yeah, the rotation... I don't think we can look at it currently, but the rotation on Salmon Run in Grizzco is Marooner's Bay. So I'm not going to worry about that tonight. We have Big Run all weekend, then right after Salmonid Smokeyard, I think first with the Dread Ringer, and then the next shift right after is Salmonid again with the heavy edit. So we'll get a lot of Salmon Run coming up. And then the Splatfest next week. Alright. Oh, it's Kohozuna right now. But yeah, I'm not going to touch Salmon Run other than I wanted to look at the new gear. Oh, the other thing we didn't do, I forgot to look at the adjusting your clothes. You can make your t-shirts oversized, and you can flip your hats around. I want to try that. Okay, and we're going to Brinewater first, unfortunately. Apologies, but I have no control of which of the two maps we get. But this will give me some time to warm up. Alright. Oh, the Q&A. Thank you, Farron. I forgot about that. Fortunately, I am busy curling right now. Get the zone. This is a pretty good spot unless someone wants to sneak up on me. Or fire missiles. Going around there. I gotta be careful with my ink consumption. Here comes a Kraken. Where are they going? Oh, they got me. At least I tagged them. It counted for something. They blobbed me. Oh yeah, I forgot about the blobber with the angle shooter and the Kraken. We are getting an angle shooter event challenge with all angle shooter weapons. Didn't get him fast enough. Nicked him with the curling bomb. No, they're there. They're hiding. Okay, get them out of there. We gotta get the zone back. We are in trouble. Very worried someone is waiting. They are. They keep using their specials so quick. Look at the range on the Tacticooler. It's pretty crazy now. Let me get the zone back. Thank you. Alright, I think we got some room here. Move up a little. I should ink behind me so I can escape when I need to. Yeah, the charge up on this thing is so slow that I have to be extra cautious and ready. Again, I don't have to charge it all the way. Of course the Sploosh is going to want to... That's River again. The Sploosh is going to want to be sneaky. Part of why I tend to struggle with backlines sometimes is that there's too many distractions, so I get snuck up on. Ashley gifted membership, and it did not play the jingle despite me setting it up beforehand. I don't know why. Having issues with that thing again. I thought I figured it out. Thank you, Ashley. It looks like Swag Glue got membership. This other team is giving us so much trouble. And River's just going to be sneaking around. Okay, let's throw that down there. Oh, nope. Let's not throw that down there because it didn't let me. They're just annoying us so much with all their torpedoes and... yeah. We got a Dreadringer and a Heavy Edit on our team, which means we got people trying out new weapons while they're relying on the old faithful. Bring it back, please. Don't let River get in here. They're the one that's causing all the problems by sneaking in. I do complain a lot where I'm like, I'm trying to use a new thing, and they're using what they're good at, and I've got a disadvantage. I just gotta adapt and get used to it. Apologies for griping sometimes about stuff like that. Uh-oh, I shouldn't have fallen. I didn't mean to. I had a good splat, and then it didn't matter. But thanks to my Tacticooler, I am back up. And they have a huge deficit. Let's see if we can hold them back a little. Here we go. I see someone down there. Oh, I almost had him. I think I got 3 of the 4 shots. Don't let him have this zone. Ugh. Get caught on the Tacticooler. Ah, nope. They did not get caught on the Tacticooler. Good to know that that's not something that I can rely on. Whoever's using the torpedo is giving me so much trouble. Just standing back and firing torpedoes over and over. There we go, I got River. Can't shark on me forever. I will learn after the 4th or 5th time. Okay. I know, Kirby, I know people want to play Turf War, but I want to show the new map, too. And this is the only way to show it. It's only in the rotation for ranked right now. Thank you, Ashley. I don't know why the thing didn't play. Let me see if I can mess with it while we're booting this up. Okay. My series. No, it's fine. Alright, I'm not going to stick with that team. I'm going to try one more with the heavy edit and see how I do. Alright, hopefully we get the new map this time. No promises. Alright, I'm going to do a test super chat and see what happens. There we go. It's working. Thank you, Brittany, for not actually doing that. That's not a real person, but that's how I test it. Okay. I guess I could do, again, this comes up a lot. I could do a private lobby, but I also don't want to, I always failed, there we go. I don't always fail to finish my catalog, but it's so tough to finish it when I only play once a week or so, and I would love to get levels I know private battles are good for doing what you want, but I would like to earn for playing, you know? Alright, this is Ship-Shape Cargo Co. Look, the water's going by. We're in frigid waters. This is cool. Don't get too distracted by the background. Oh, I forgot we're playing Splat Zones. Should be watching out here. Oh man, that uses up ink like crazy. Also, I used a curling bomb, which wasn't helping the situation. Someone is definitely hiding up there, right? Where's that guy going? Ah, I gotta lock on a little longer. I'm getting a couple shots, but not enough to actually take anyone out. I'm gonna try to use this. Get a little bit of cover. It does seem like the upper deck of the cargo ship is strong for staying alive. There's one. So many Ultra Stamps. What is Ultra Stamp now? No! Leave me alone! Thank you. Well, now we moved out and they moved in. That Kraken was enough for them to get over here. There we go. Still don't quite know if Splatlings are my cup of tea fully. Maybe more so than Sloshers. Everyone wants a private tour of the map. I did used to do that back in the old days. I would just go in spectator mode or whatever and try to look around. Sometimes I feel like it's good just to learn by playing on the map, though. Right? Uh-oh. Watch this guy. The E-leader is going to be a problem. I tried to throw that into a different spot, and it did not land where I wanted. There we go. Ah, that's it. They threw their Ultra Stamp as insult to injury. Oh, that is a new feature. You can, you don't have to always go to Marigold or Staff to tour maps. You can now go to, I got beaten by another atom. You can now go to the menu and tour a map, as I will now illustrate. Thanks to common demand, common complaint. No. All right, let's take a look at this map because I am curious. I want to actually play a weapon that I can move around better. To do so, though, if we're gonna do tour guide, let's do the Octobrush because it's new. All right, but yeah, you can go in here. You can go to stages, and then right here, see, go to recon. You don't have to go out to Staff in the plaza. You can do it right from here. So let's take a look at this place. What's that guy doing? He's eating his noodles. Look at him. Yeah, we got a couple ink rails. I love the contrast on the ship colors here. It's like kind of more subdued because we are in a bit of an overcast area. There's a seagull that's shining in an eerie way. Looks like it's inked. And we're on this big cargo ship. We're like, if you really zoom out on this thing, which we can't really do unless I was zip casting around, which maybe would have been a good idea. We're like on part of it that is overflowed on the deck. You can kind of see the bottom there. It's like the water is way too high on this ship. But there's a bunch of jellyfish in the background jumping around, all working on stuff, directing cranes. There's a couple different cranes on these new maps. Was that the foghorn? The new maps both have construction going on, or I guess this is a shipping company, so they're not doing construction, they just have the cranes to help them move stuff around. But yeah, it doesn't seem overly complicated, but seems like a solid map. I think visually and aesthetically it's really unique, because we get this feeling of being out in the ice, going around. Makes it extra dangerous feeling if you fall off, because maybe your soul is going to float away. Be with Jack. Yeah, pretty cool map, honestly. What's that guy doing? Jumping around at a lower frame rate. The jellyfish have to do that. Otherwise, how are they going to... Oh, we can go into photo mode, I forgot. Oh, we could do this to get around a little, right? We can peek into all the little corners that they almost don't want us to see. Okay. So, Drizzle says, I have a package on that ship. Yeah, this is maybe indicative of all the thoughts of the shipping issues and stuff. Zoom. There we go. And then I can set the scene by turning this off, and we just have our little jellyfish buddy. Look at him. Is he eating tanuki soba or kitsune udon? I think were the two that was in that Splatfest. Alright, let's get out of here. If I can remember how to exit. There we go. Just a little guy sitting there. That is part of the boat. It looks like he's just kind of floating, but that's part of the boat. It's just... Does that happen with shipping ships normally? The water being that high on it? It almost feels like it's gonna sink. How about we try this? I think I want to try this, and let's see if I can get one more. If I lose, we're losing the series anyways, but I want to see if I can get another on that new map. We got a new tri-stringer, but honestly, I like the reflux better. And the reflux, I think, is it the tri-stringer or the reflux that got a change? Let me double check. It's in the patch notes. It's kind of an adjacent change. Yeah, the reflux has a narrower angle, as you can see there in the changes. The Brella's got buffed. I forgot to mention that. Their shields are recovering faster. But the reflux has a narrower angle, which means you can hit people easier, but also that kind of means you're not gonna ink as well, which the reflux wants to do. Oh, sorry, Farron, I forgot to put on the bright dimmer. Normally I would do that and then this, so that, yeah. There's only so many things I can balance and remember. Okay. Nope, we're going back to brine water. Well, if I win this, I get another chance to get to Ship Shape Cargo Co. I want to call it Ship Shape Shipping Co., but Ship Shape Cargo Co. Alright, let's try this out. I'm going to immediately toss my sprinkler. Sprinkler at least is like a set it and forget it type of thing that maybe will be good for me to not overuse my sub-weapons. Get that out of there, please. About to get super chump. Okay. Gotta watch these suction bombs from the Dread Ringer they have. Or wait, they don't have a Dread Ringer. They just have somebody else with a suction bomb. Get these off the zone at least, even if they're gonna blow up. Hit that guy a couple times, but it wasn't enough. Doing a little better this time. Let's just be mindful of the Kraken. Oh, thank you. I landed right on that tacticooler. I just kind of jumped down because I was like, maybe I should be a little closer with my range. Not too close. Just close enough. Uh-oh, they're starting to really move in on us here. Yeah, I'm doing better with this than I was with the heavy edit so far. There we go. Be careful, we're gonna get a lot of them moving in on us. Want my chumps, please. Yeah, definitely feeling better than I did last week in terms of playing, because I took a little more time to practice. There we go. I even played a little tri-stringer in anticipation of the incline tri-stringer. So I knew this one was coming out. I knew I was going to be more into the kit this time, especially having Super Chump. This is a more, I can focus on my main weapon sort of kit because, watch that Kraken, keep an eye on it, going back. This is one of those, like, the Sprinkler, the Super Chump are both kind of spray and pray. One subs and special where I can throw them out there and not worry as much about what they're doing. They'll do their thing and I can focus on my own stuff. You guys gotta watch out for that suction bomb. Oof. Try to Super Chump while they're all pushing in. You hiding over here? Saw someone coming over. Despite all this, we're still neck and neck for this one. Didn't mean to boo you, I was just trying to jump back a little. Well, I can't be jumped when I'm doing that. Okay, I fired my Super Chump slightly later. Hopefully that means... I almost got caught by the suction bomb. I'm gonna say, hopefully that means that my Super Chump will supersede the other one. There we go. Ah, they got it back. I should have aimed at the zone, but my chumps were too slow. Alright, well, put up a good fight there. I do think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up using the Incline if I ever play Tri-Stringer now, because the Toxic Mist, or the Ink Mist, I mix that up with the Splatoon 1 stuff, but the sub-weapon that I don't like is on that one, and then it has the Killer Whale, right? Which is, you know, got buffed, but... Alright, well, look at all that. I got all that gold. I can't be too sad about myself. Did I not even die on that at all? I don't think so. We got some of our points back. Okay. Good match, though. Alright, what else do we want to play? Well, first, someone thinks I'm fresh. Thank you so much. I appreciate that after such a hard-fought battle. Yeah, I almost forgot. Let's see. Look, so this little, you see that thing in the corner by my gear, the little refresh sort of shuffle thing? That means I can hit Y and adjust gear. Look, a backwards brim cap. Whoa! I actually like that look a lot because my little dulip pompadour goes through there. So anything that has that, this doesn't work because it has sunglasses. Can't have a backwards kabuto samurai helmet, but a lot of these can be adjusted. Let's see what else. Well, not as many as you would think. Yeah, there's so many that can't be swapped backwards. I want to put fresh fish head backwards so that if someone is behind me, they think that I'm looking at them. This is how you survive a cougar attack. You put this... There's eye holes I never noticed. Creepy. There's a new piece of locker gear for the fresh fish. That is pretty cool. But yeah, I want to swap some of these backwards, but it doesn't seem like there's that many. Here's one more. It's mostly baseball caps, I'm noticing. But still, a nice option. There is a lot more. You can't even turn the hickory work cap behind. Takaroka, there we go. That one looks pretty good. I like that. That might be about all that we can swap. Yep. This one's my favorite so far. And then, yeah, the shirts, I think we're going to see more of these that can be oversized. Look at that. My Eelzebub, the logo's even bigger. They stretched the print out. So you can have oversized t-shirts. Again, some of these are fairly limited, but look it makes me just look like I'm a smaller kid in a big shirt. Or this is what you would sleep in, you know? Yeah, there's more options for this, at least. It makes the logo bigger and more readable. I don't know if it's quite the style that I would like. Oversized buggy shirt to celebrate live-action One Piece. But yeah, it's a nice option. There's a lot of them. Yeah, compared to the other one. It doesn't make your wristband larger. That's okay. That would be weird. I want an oversized sweater. Didn't do that, though. Okay. Is this one... Oh! Isn't this one normally big so you can make it small? Is that right? Yeah, it is. By default, it's big so you can shrink oversized shirts. That's fun. So if you get the crustware from Grizzco, you can make it smaller. That's a nice addition. Okay. I'm gonna wear my hat backwards, though. What other weapons do we have that we want to try out? I think I used all the ones that we bought. Did I not get the Bloblobber? Or I haven't tried out the Octobrush. Where's the other Octobrush? I want to compare the color. Yeah, this is more like a dark lacquered wood, and this is more like a maybe natural wood. It still looks nice. I just don't know if the kit is, especially with the buffed Zipcaster, is going to be as popular. And yeah, let's get the Bloblobber in here. I need to go to Sheldon again real quick. The crustware can't be changed. No, Swag Blue. Thank you for the info, but that's tragic. Well, not tragic, but it's a sadness. We don't want to embellish too much. Yeah, the gold dynamo, I've never been big on the dynamo because it's so slow. But I like to be able to ink and ink. It's the opposite of my ink brush, but I think that's a pretty fun kit for it. Where is... Oh, I do want to try the Sorella. Let's buy that. And then the other one that I wanted, the Bloblobber. Where are you? There you go. Looks like it has caution tape on it. I do like that look. Bloblobber deco. So let's try those two out. And we'll get back in here with you all. Well, once we go back to the lobby. Sheldon kicked us out the door. Oh, it's smaller. The crustware is smaller. I wish that's one thing I would like, is if we could try on the clothing at Grizzco and see it on our character. Unfortunately, that still isn't a thing, I don't think. Scorching Hot Spring Enjoyer. That's pretty good. We were just playing on brine water. It's almost like the game knows. Okay, so let's do some more turf wars. So feel free to join in. Once again, it will show up here, and you can refresh and see, you know, Glitz is starting a job. Even though there's so much Salmon Run ahead, they're on that Salmon Run grind. Okay. Aw. SCP-049, I hope you're doing alright. They have a big thunderstorm going on, but they're watching their comfort YouTuber. Oh, I wonder who that is. Hopefully you stay safe. Don't get too scared. Alright, let's get into it. We are back on the bridge. It's funny how we got new maps that I think people are like, these are pretty good maps, and then they are immediately pairing it in a way that maybe doesn't look the best for the old maps, with one of the most derided of the Splatoon 3 maps, the revamp of Hammerhead. So, we have to deal with that. We can blob our way over. There we go. Someone has one of the new GooTubers, and I'm going to change that I can... Oh, we don't have a zone. I was trying to get the center like it was a zone. I wanted to change so that I could not get sniped by the YouTuber. They keep buffing the angle shooter. Eventually it will be overpowered and everyone will be using it. But for now, it's still my problematic fave. I'm kind of curious for the angle shooter event. I might try to actually play that one. They're gonna have a challenge where the angle shooter's damage is buffed. I don't know if they're buffing the range at all. They're just buffing the damage. Do we have two angle shooters on one? I don't know if we're having... let's quickly change, because I'm going to die otherwise. I can see them! I'm going to die! Either way! I went in too deep. I had a thought. Who else has the angle shooter on my team? I thought I saw another one. But we're doing pretty good. Despite that Kraken Royale. Ooh, I meant to hit over the ledge. Okay. Angle shooter is a good way to steal assist kills too, because you can splat people with it. Well, you can splat people with it, but you can target and then use that as a way to get a little assist on stuff. There we go. So then it counts that we helped out, even though I'm across the map aiming like an E-leader. There's a lot of good features to it, honestly. You know, it helps track it. Makes it a little easier to take some stuff out. Oh, I went right into that, didn't I? It can shoot really far, doesn't cost much ink. I think it does it do 40 damage now? Eventually, everyone will be using it. Probably not. We gotta get more of this. I think we died right at the end here in a bad time. Might have gotten enough. Farron likes angle shooter. Okay, thank you, Farron, for the support. I have forgotten about the Q&A this whole time. I will check that now. We got it. All right. Well, I did. You guys will join in a second. Favorite series I've ever made. I still have light mentioned. I think usually when that comes up, I'll say stuff like Cuphead or ones with Danny, I think are the most memorable to me. So most Danny series. Super Mario 3D World, Odyssey, lots of those. Undertale. Do I ever rewatch old series? I'm just going to stick with this. Good to go. Yep. Juju Bear asks, do I ever watch old series like Splatoon 1 or Animal Crossing videos? Occasionally I'll go back if it gets linked or something. Recently, Farron, who I just mentioned, linked an old Splatoon 2 video, and it was right before a stream, and then I was like watching it and became weirdly transfixed, and I was almost a little late for the stream because I got a little distracted, but I tend to watch my stuff when I edit, I put it out, then I move on, because I don't want to dwell on stuff too much, but it's good that I can still, you know, watch my own things and enjoy them occasionally. That's a good sign, right? Alright, I will get back to more questions. Thank you, Ashley. It sounds like she said, a win for Adam is a win for us all. It sounds like a cult of the bog sort of mentality, but I appreciate the support. We're going back to Hammerhead so much, but at least we get the new music, right? I like H2O. I think it's funny that it's almost like a guilty pleasure for the Splatlandians, because they're almost like, we're trying to be cool here, and we have our Bonkara style, but they still enjoy a catchy pop song. Thank you. Go ahead and charge this. I'll break through some of that, and then I gotta head back. This has a lot of uphill onto their end where I don't know how well I can blob necessarily. But I'm gonna try. Who's on my team? Oh, we got a Zipcaster. Yeah, I have never been great with the Zipcaster. Ooh, I'm gonna get Dread Ringered! I haven't been great with the Zipcaster so far, but I think it's promising that it got buffed where I think I'm a little more hopeful that if I get used to flying through people with it, instead of using the main weapon as much, it might end up being something I will use more. It's mainly just because it's on the Stamper, and I really like the Splatana Stamper. I'm trying to get some of this back here, but I wish I had a inking sub to help with that. Okay. Let's see if I can get in here. Some of these guys, since they're being aggressive. I did that too late. Or I just didn't really do that in a way that worked out for me. Here comes their Kraken. Ryan's trying to out-slosh me with the new Dread Ringer. He's making it look great. Luckily, I had that Tacticooler waiting for me. Bog Colt. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you for embracing what I was trying to make sure was a cautionary thought. I'm getting sloshed. Sloshing me into a corner. There we go. Got swag blue. Well, I didn't get swag blue. That's what you get for telling us about the crustware. No. Yeah, I do think they probably could have done more with some of that gear differences, but I'm not gonna get that in time. But at least I'm a Kraken at the end. But yeah, I don't know. This update I'm a little mixed on. I think some of the stuff I'm more excited for, we're gonna get soon, like the big run with the dualies and seeing Umami, and yeah, the Splatfest and stuff. So I am pretty happy with a lot of the weapon sets. Honestly, I think this has a higher rate of weapon kits that I'm interested in playing personally. I don't know how a lot of you guys feel. Okay, well that was a bit of weird bloblobber. They should just call it that, because it's got such a strange kit. Oh, wait. I want to try. Here we go. I know they said it wasn't great with Turf Wars, but I'm going to try out. I didn't have my last-ditch effort. I'm going to try out the Sorella Brella. I have not been Brellaing much. I played a little bit of a Tenta Brella at the very, last week, practicing up. But I'm excited for the Sorella, because I've heard it's pretty promising. You gotta play kind of defensively with this thing, but with the auto bomb, I can do a little bit, hey, you think you're got somebody ahead of you, but I'm actually behind you. I just need to get better with the inkjet. It's kind of like the Zipcaster for me, where I'm not great with it, but I will practice. Inkjet's been around longer, so I have less of an excuse. Yeah, there should be a close combat melee attack with the Brella where it's closed up and you smack people with it. Actually, that's a good idea. Like, use it like a baseball bat. Alright, we are going on the new stage, finally. Got it back. Just shooting to the beat there a little bit. And try to get this going enough to maybe make it easier later. Look at those gaps. Yeah, this is not a great turfing weapon. That's okay. We're playing for fun. Let's try to get that. And then let's see if I can get over here. Oh, I gotta. Ooh, I got somebody because I hit it on the Tacticooler. Not in the best spot here. Oh, there's like a I gotta remember there's a uninkable spot there. That little glass bit is kind of deceptive. I do like that we're getting actual inkable walls here, though. That's not gonna go all the way over. That didn't really do much for me, honestly. We got a Wahoo pole, basically, like a short Wahoo pole. You going up? They went down. Oh! I got chumped. Felt like a chump there. Landed right into it. Yeah, there's a lot to pay attention on here. I kind of think, in the developer's defense, there is a much larger audience playing this game than any other Splatoon. And I think some of their logic was maybe, let's start out with some simpler maps to begin, and then we will start really pushing more complex ones with more inkable walls, or actually having inkable walls in future updates, because, yeah, we're starting to get some more interesting maps, but at the same time, really going after this one guy. Apologies. Hopefully, yeah, no one was camping my spot at least. Ooh, nice drop roll or dualies. I'm gonna shield and try to help. But there's a sprinkler up there. Here my shield regenerated. I got in a little deep there. I thought we had more push than we did. That's okay. Let's see if I can get a little more. I do like that the auto bomb does, if it doesn't target anything, it does kind of blow up like a normal bomb, which can be helpful for getting little bits of turf precisely. Let's see if my Brella got enough at the end there. Look at those crisscross shots from the charger. Nice, okay, good job, yellow team. Let me get back to the queues here. Look at that, I'm still not used to my hat being so different. Oh, Farron, smart, you are leveling your Splatfest tee for Big Man. I should have thought about that. I kind of want to just get the abilities, though. What modes are we playing tonight, asked Farron. Well, right now, we're doing some Turf Wars, so that you all can play. I'm going to try a little more with this. I like that Brella. I just need to get better with it. Charachu asks, is this clickbait? I mentioned, for the Q&A, I will say, click here to, ask me anything. And I was like, it's not clickbait. It's actually a way to ask questions so that they put them in their own chat room for me. But then I was like, it actually kind of is clickbait because it's trying to get people to click, but not in a bad way. If you're watching a stream ever live, I will, 90% of the time I have a Q&A going. So if you have a question, it doesn't get lost in the chat if you put it in the Q&A for me. Let's see. Why do you stream Splatoon so often, says SCP. Well, it's the kind of the community game we do on the channel, and there's constantly stuff going on in Splatoon. There's new stuff to see, especially we just had a new season. So I play it a lot. Hopefully that's okay. No, it was a little bit of like, hey, play other stuff. We do try to do other games occasionally. I'm playing Pikmin. I need to get back to Zelda, but Danny's playing Zelda. Speaking of community games, I am still hoping to get a Mario Kart stream at some point. Splatoon just has so much stuff going on that I often play that on the weekends. Let's see if we can get in here. At least do some inking while I'm attempting to get in there. Yeah. I could tell the inkjet was buffed because I was able to actually get some more splats with it in the last one. Brella, not the worst inker, of course. Inker or Stinker is my new series about turf war weapons. No, not the worst inker, but it is a little lacking in some ways. Where are we going? We got the ZF charger I gotta deal with. All the way back there. And 2 heavy edits. Okay, good. Got somebody with my auto bomb, I think. Alright, I'm gonna do the auto bomb and get my ink back. There we go. Anybody else around? We're pushing in. Not too bad. I think I got a good team. Who's zipcasting? Get him, Kerberger. Show him how to zip around. Let me get this. Okay. Someone was ahead of me already getting the ink over there. While you guys push in, I'm going to try to make sure we got a lot of this turf. Oop, oop, oop. I see it. They're really going all the way in. Got him in the corner a little bit. Okay. Look at the flipper floppers on on Kerberger. So we have the flipper flop is the which is which. We have a piece of gear and a boss salmonid with basically the same exact name. So now I'm going to get confused because the gear is back with their little flippers for swimming. I'm going to try to get my inkjet one last time here. If I can get anyone with it. Especially if they're doing their... I see ya. Sneaky. Oh. There we go. Got him with the particles falling. Alright. Thank you, everyone, supporting the Splatoon streams. I know we stream it a lot, but I like having at least one single player, one game to play with Danny, and one game for community multiplayer. I think that's ideal for me to have 3 games going like that. Anything more than that is a little hard to manage. I was the home base inker. I stood back a little bit and focused on that, and then ran in because I wanted to use my inkjet. Okay. I hope we get the new map again here. Let's try... I feel like I didn't give the Dread Ringer enough of a shot. Let's give it another go. Hello, Soulstar. Thank you for joining the stream. Let me know if there's anything you are thinking about with the new season or features that I did not cover, because I would like to at least mention everything new. Probably going to queue into it extremely quick here. Oh, here we go. I almost blinded you guys again. I'm sorry. Had to put on my dimmer. But yeah, so much of this gear. Oh, there, you can see all the hats. So those are all the hats. There's not that many, honestly, that can be flipped. And all of the shirts, much more, you know, many more in terms of shirts, can be edited. It's Hammerhead, yep. The more you want the new maps to show up, the more they put you on the old ones. You know, this is a little bit of a small gripe, but I'm like, would it be so tough to just have the 2 new maps only in rotation for a little longer? I think they want to mix it up where it's like one is on one and one's on the other. But just put both of them on everything. I don't think anyone would mind that much. They're new. We want to play them. And trying to, that didn't work. They were right there, too. I got brushed. But yeah, this is something going back all the way to Splatoon 1. I remember I was, like, excited for a new map before. I think it was in Moray Towers. I was going to play it, and then it just wasn't coming up. It wasn't in the rotation. That type of thing can be frustrating. I think the idea is you would play different modes if you wanted to see some of the other stuff, but... We've played Hammerhead. Interestingly, though, this is a map that finished construction, and then the cargo map that we just saw... cargo, yeah, not cargo. The Crab Lake Capital is what I was trying to say. That one is is under construction, the one that's on top of the building. So I kind of think in Splatoon 4 or 5, we're going to see Crab Lake Capital get the Hammerhead Bridge treatment of returning with a lot of changes. I don't remember if people really liked this map that much back when it first came out either, so hard to remember if it was ever been that popular, but now it's a little derided as being one of the most indicative of the hallway syndrome that we see a lot in the Splatoon maps, the Tetris pieces, which the developers have addressed, but I don't know how much they're going to actually change some of that. Do I want to do this? Man, it is so hard to actually get anyone with the reef slider. Ugh. Sometimes I think I'm in a good spot for it, and then not really. A lot of my complaints end up just being like, I just need to practice more with the things I want to get better with. When will you play Splatoon 1 again? Probably never, if I'm honest. I don't think we're going back. This is more of a live game thing where you You keep going forward. I know some people have gone back to the old ones, but I don't imagine that I'm going to. I know people are always asking when I will get back to this or that, and I know it's a common request, but most games I've kind of moved on from if I'm not actively playing as much anymore, sorry to say. Ah, I didn't even get them. I wanted to get the person right on the edge. Reef Slider, not as big of a blast as I keep hoping. Okay. I think by the time I get to where I'm going, people can move out of the way anyways. Look, Mobbler's got the, they got the Crustware XL. Did they shrink it? I can't really tell. It looks smaller. Okay. So far, my thoughts. Heavy edit. Interesting, but I don't know if I'm going to necessarily play it that much. Dread Ringer, I don't really think it's clicking with me. Might be the kit, might be the weapon. The ones I'm the most excited for so far that I played, Sorella and the Incline Tri-Stringer. I might play that a little more. Are we going to make another team for Big Run, Jimbles asks. So, my, oh, I picked the wrong weapon, didn't I? I thought I picked the Tri-Stringer, but I got the heavy edit. Huh. Well, that's fine. At least we're playing a new weapon, right? Jimbles, so my plan for Big Run, because we get a new Big Run every season, I will do Friday night is everybody can play. Anyone who wants to jump in, we'll play. We'll learn the map. We'll learn the way the waves work. We'll roll off into the water inevitably with the Grizzco Dualies and their 9 dodge rolls. And then Saturday is the try-hard, sweaty night of overfishing and going for gold. And we got Hammerhead again. But yeah, the schedule, I try to make it so that I get to play with you guys and have fun, but also I love the overfishing element of Big Run, and I would like to try to, yeah, again, like you were asking, we are going to form a crack team of squids and octopus to attempt to get a high score. Ooh, that was close. They're gonna go after me. I see them. They're hiding in the... Oh, they went around and got me. Brian. But yeah, I would like to try to get gold again. See if we can get that gold chopper. The Grizzco chopper is the trophy up for grabs. So far, I've gotten, I think, a silver Kohozuna, a gold Horrorboros, and I think I got this... Did I get silver or bronze of the Salmonid guys? It might have been silver. Ooh, they waited for me. Teams might be a little unbalanced. Oh, I just used mine. You can't double power up, right? I don't know if I mentioned this. I might have. No, I don't think I did, actually. They got me so quick. The beta version, this is info from Rassicus, who does a lot of cool Splatoon translation and lore, if you've never seen their channel. The early design for the Tacticooler, the lettering in the Inkling language says Red B, which it's pretty conclusive that it is based off of Red Bull energy drinks, but of course they weren't going to get like a sponsorship for that. Yeah, I feel like we have 2 heavy edits, but also we're just getting pushed back farther and farther to the point where they're moving so much. Yeah, couldn't get a beat on them. Purple team might have some of the more experienced players, I'm guessing. Here they go, dropping bombs as soon as someone appears. Here comes the killer whale. Dead. But yeah, we usually Big Run attempt to do different styles of play, and I think Friday being the learning day is good, because then we all get to kind of learn the map together. There we go. Took that reef slider out at least. I guess I shouldn't worry about getting tracked at this point, because we have no time left. Get out of here, use. Yeah. They're stream sniping. Yes, actually. Okay, let me check here. We got some other queues that need A's. What game do you like more, Splatoon 3 or Zelda? Tears of the Kingdom. Zelda, I fell off and I really need to get back into. I've put way more time into Splatoon, but I don't know, at this point, ask me again when we stop getting Splatoon updates. Then I'll have a definitive answer. What was I gonna even play? Didn't I try to? I clicked on this and then maybe it's because I don't know what happened. Didn't get the weapon I wanted. Let's see. Why is that all weird? Well, a bunch of these are the same person. You don't need to spam the questions. I will see them eventually. Got 3 of the same questions in a row from FinFin. Yeah, again, I don't know if I'm going back to Splatoon 1. Probably not. 4 in a row. Wow. Biggest pet peeve, asks Farron. Just in general, or do you mean in Splatoon? Oh, we got the new map. Sorry, Farron, your question's gonna have to wait until I get clarification. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I have my sprinkler. Sprinkler, I still think could be changed a little, like maybe not having it run out of ink, sort of. Not, it doesn't run out of ink. It just goes into like that low firing mode that is not very helpful. We got a Jet Owl, I think, is just going off on the ink brush. Are they sneaking around? Is there a way up from that side? I need to learn. No, that is uninkable. Okay. I can kind of snipe under there and get that. Good to know. Here's my sprinkler. Oh, I can hit up through the grate. Interesting. That's going to make that a little tougher for people to stand there. Here comes Jet Owl with their... I feel like they didn't go after me or something specifically. They were going easy on me. Nope, they're going off on me now with the splat bomb. I almost have my chumps. My chumps! Oh, I didn't hit that right. I got him. Don't worry, they're dead. They were really trying to smush them. Oh, I wonder if that's it. Can I put a sprinkler up there? You can! That seems pretty good. Kerburger is sitting in a fun little spot there. I'm glad I moved. There we go. That's not gonna help that much, but I can jump up and kinda... Yeah, you can... Oh! I missed that auto bump. You can shoot through grates from the bottom. That's good to... I don't think I realized that. Try to get some of the base here. Or we might lose it in the end. Oh. Is that someone? That could have been someone dying in their gear landing there. Almost got my chump. Let's see if I can chump in on their side a little more. Uh-oh, uh-oh. We're camping. Oh, they're going. Should be keeping an eye on this side. Sprinkler! At the end. Yeah, another reason I don't see myself using the Dreadringer a ton... Oh my gosh, they got into our base like crazy at the end. No wonder theirs was open. We barely won, though. The Dreadringer, I kind of see myself as not using it as much because a key component is swinging the camera around, which does not necessarily make for great video. Brian, we fish bumped. On camera, on stream, for everyone to see. Okay. GG's. We gotta level up. Alright, I'm gonna drop out because I want to make sure other people can get in if they're trying. And I want to use this shell. I guess you can use the shell out machine in private lobbies now. That's a new feature. Okay, I think I could probably use another one of these, right? Sure. I should just do money. We don't need experience. Pet peeve in general. Okay, so it's fair. Not necessarily just Splatoon. When are we... We still have a little bit till the maps rotate. I'm just going to double check what the next rotation is. Here. Okay, it is going to switch to ship shape. Good to know. So we don't have to do that. Could do clam blitz. So many choices. Some of them involve not going back to Hammerhead Bridge so often, so... What's our next thing? Another ticket. Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a pet peeve. People that aren't good to the environment. I do, that's not really a pet peeve, I guess. That's just a personal thing. I don't like when people litter or do selfish stuff of not, you know, cleaning up after themselves, that sort of thing. And that's how you get a Splatoon on your hands, when people don't take care of the environment. Then everything goes crazy and we evolve into weird squids. Do you want that to happen? Well, some people probably do. So that's a bad question. My pet peeve in Splatoon is that I kind of think the game could be a little less chaotic if it only allowed one special to be fired at a time, but I know logistically that would be kind of rough, and it wouldn't feel good as a player to be like, excuse me, you cannot fire your special right now, sir, because someone else, you know, the message that's like special locked would be so frustrating. Like, imagine trying to crack in to save yourself and someone just fires their special right before you. That would be really frustrating, right? So, well, now we're getting Sizzle Season music. There's Yoko and the Gold Bazookas. Oh, we gotta watch out for that GooTuber. Here comes this guy. Somebody else got him for me. Ooh, whoa, whoa. I'm gonna get GooTubed here if I'm not careful. Back up a little bit while I'm being tracked. Okay. I like this one so far. I haven't played enough on the other one to really know how I feel about it necessarily. Seeing a lot of heavy edits. Oof. Got squiffed. They have a GooTuber and a squiffer. They have a lot of long range on their side. You guys will be back in here in a second. We just have to play one random one. But yeah, I like the verticality of this one. I'm not sure about the other one yet, because we just haven't played on it enough for me to know. But so far, this map is fun. There is a can't use special. Well, they have a thing in the game for it. It's because I was in the air and I couldn't actually fire off my super chumps until I finished that, but it was just funny to see. Uh-oh. Your shot. Wave breaker out of here. Take a lot of damage. By the time we're done actually having them get destroyed, they're not going to be firing anymore anyways. Okay, I want to try to get more super chump here if I can. There we go. Let's put it in. Can I get it over there? There we go. Try to get it in their base so that it's more annoying for them at the end. Name of the game is being sort of annoying. Splatoon, it's mildly annoying. There we go, they went back into my stringer. Let's see. Nice, alright. Let's get you guys in here. Yeah, I'm immediately gravitating towards the tri-stringer. I think it's just having this fresh kit on it has been amazing. I like the wilderness theme, too. We don't have that many incline weapons, if I'm remembering. I don't know if this is the only one. It's always interesting what weapons get branded with the different fashion styles, you know? Okay, we're gonna keep going. I think I might stick with this longer. And then what are the... We have the gold dynamo, the new ballpoint, sloshing machine. I'm trying to remember what other ones I might want to try out. How many questions are there right now? Says test failed. That sounds like a test. I think there were like a dozen or so by the time yours popped in. I'm almost at the end of them. There's so many from VinFin. You don't need to answer over and over, buddy. Okay, they finally were like, okay, if you play Splatoon 1 again, we will watch. Thank you. No worries. Okay. I'm caught up with the questions, so if you got any new ones... No! We're seeing so much Hammerhead Bridge. I'm trying to remember what other stuff has been added, because I think I covered a lot of the little stuff, like the new changing your fashion, the new rewards for Salmon Run. We talked about 400 titles, 300 pieces of locker decorations, 80 banners. A lot of stuff that's just going to take a while to see, which is good for a new season. You don't want to see everything immediately, of course, but... I always... If I get my sprinkler sideways, that can be a little frustrating, because it's only hitting in, like, a narrow area. Be a little careful here. Try to protect that person with a sprinkler. I know sometimes people use the sprinkler as a just a one extra little hit or a way to protect themselves if they get into a bad way. You can kind of use it to guard you or give you that little extra tap you need to take somebody down. Okay. We're doing pretty good, Orange Team. Pretty well, rather. Mad is backed into a corner. I think that's them. I didn't even get this other area over here. And they're moving back in. So let's ink and keep moving. Jump. I keep wanting to jump and use it to get extra aim, but I'm realizing I'm just not that used to super jumping yet. There we go. Getting better with this thing, I think. I do think, yeah, this is a nice synergizing kit. Even if it's not exactly the sub and special, I would always 100% pick for a weapon. I do like, again, I can focus on mostly shooting my bow shots, my stringer shots, because the sub and special are more geared towards focusing on your weapon. You don't have to be constantly balancing sub and special so much because you can throw the sub out and let it do its thing, like so. This is a very pronounced reversal from what we saw the one time on Hammerhead, where I was on the other side of this. Okay. Once again, the teams might not have been very balanced. I inked a lot. Yeah, it's pretty good kit, I think. Look at Curbs. Flippers. And we got another fish bump with Brian. Man. Oh, something you guys might not know about fist bumps. You have to have the right emote to actually do it. So there are 3 sets of emotes. Ones that have high fist bumps, or high levels, mid, the standard one, and low. So like some of the ones that duck are actually like a low fist bump. And if you don't have a compatible emote, it's kind of weirdly complicated, but you have to have the right level of emote. So you can see Brian and I both had poses where we were standing up, so that meant our fist bumps were compatible. So you might trigger a fist bump and not actually be able to do it because the person that you are next to is using like a low emote or a high emote. Like I think the Robo Flow is one that's like a higher one. Yeah, it's strange. I don't know why they made it so complicated necessarily, but I guess so the animations line up. Makes sense, sorta, but I keep saying fish bump because I think it's funnier. So yeah, you can see the sprinkler. I don't use it that much, but it does run out a little bit. It goes to medium and I think like a low power mode where it barely inks anything. And then that's when you really want to throw another one. Wow. This is the most Hammerhead I've played in a long time, since Splatoon 1 probably. We're gonna get a map change very soon, I believe. And then we'll get a ton of Manta Maria instead of seeing ship-shaped cargo go. No, I would rather play Manta Maria because I haven't played it as much in this game. That's one of my favorite Splatoon 2 maps as well. I did not use my sprinkler well at the beginning there. I kind of forgot I should have been using it. I don't think that... Is there any, like, sound for when your sprinkler is destroyed? Because I think that would be nice to be able to know when your sprinkler is gone. Because, like, I threw one over there, but... I think having a little bit of a, like, hey, it's time to throw another one, because it's not doing anything. Like, mine's still doing stuff there. Nope, now it's gone, so... I don't believe there's, like, a handy way. Now I'm very invested in sprinklers. I put all my money into sprinklers. But no, I'm like, well, I gotta use it if I'm gonna use this set, so... Let's get these out of here. No chumps on my watch, please. I'm happy that I'm doing okay with the stringer because I do feel like I like both of the new weapon classes, the stringers and the Splatanas, but I feel like I was naturally a little more suited to Splatana because it's more like my beloved brushes. So yeah, having a better stringer set I think is nice. Yeah, this is one of the problems with having a map that is such a hallway. This happens. Try to back up so I can get my chumps, so we don't get too ahead of ourselves. Did someone get behind us? Should be checking the map. No, we're okay. Counter the chumps with the chumps. Lots of stuff I need to be more aware of what weapons my opponent is using. Check the map more often. These are all things that I kind of like lessons I partially learned and then forgot by playing other games too much. Or playing too much Salmon Run, rather. But I need to get back in the mode of this type of stuff. I feel like, do they have Reef Slider too? They got a few different weapons that are struggling to ink a little more. I would love to get a super chump right at the end. Yep, here we go. And a sprinkler. That was another unbalanced one. Apologies. Yeah, Jimbles is mentioning you need to kind of constantly be putting sprinklers because they slow down so fast. Yeah, a little like a blip or a sound, that a little alert that tells you your sprinkler's low or sprinkler's destroyed, I think would be helpful. But I guess that's part of playing a sprinkler set, is you have to kind of keep track of that. Last second jump. Okay. I guess I should keep going because I don't want to have you guys have to wait. Is there anyone who's been trying to get in that hasn't gotten into a match? Let me know. I'm enjoying playing with everybody. Playing with the Bog Squad. So I'm pretty sure they narrowed this, and I know they narrowed the reflux reticle. It is so much easier to get that one shot now that they narrowed the arrows down. Still a little bit of a harder time than the reflux, I think, but I gotta get used to how short range this thing is. Comparatively, it's like almost like paintbrush range or something, despite a charging weapon. Yeah, I'm having fun. Ashley's having fun watching. Okay, yeah, let me know, please. Ooh, look at that weird ripple effect. If you are hankering to get in, but you haven't been able to. We're close to the rotation ending, but there's still enough time to fit in a couple more Hammerhead Bridge matches. Do this, and then plop this right here. I have to remember, I don't really need to charge if I'm turfing. The charge is for the explosions and narrowing the reticle. You honestly don't want to charge at all if you're painting, because you get the wider reticle. Whoa! It worked! I'll have to check it in a second, but we got a super chat, I can tell by the little small fry. Thank you so much, whoever it was. Mystic Dragon, thank you. Get yourself some chips with this, they said. Thank you, Mystic. I do have Doritos. I was not like a chip guy for a while. I was being healthier, and then I've started getting these family-sized bags of spicy Doritos, and you gotta have little snacks occasionally. You can't just always eat healthy. Trying to be good because I want to play video games for a long time. But yeah, I think I have been indulgent with my chips, but thank you for funding the chip fund. Swimmy Bird fund for little guys who love spicy chips. No, that sounds like GG. Whoa, you can do that. Oh, maybe I didn't want to. Alright, that's 3. I do... So, how many shots could you get in Splatoon 1 with the Ink Zuko? Was it more than 3? Because I was going to say, it is pretty handy to know, okay, you get 3 shots with this thing. Oop, I fell off. It sounded weird. I fell off and fell off the ledge. I didn't fall off. I could still play. But yeah, it's nice to be able to count the Trizuka shots and be like, okay, I'm safe. Because that's a scary special if you're not prepared for it. Oh, they just broke my sprinkler immediately. Oh, they're really going for the corner. I'm out of here. I do feel like the teams are a little unbalanced, unfortunately, again. Thank you again, Mystic Dragon. Appreciate it. Someone snuck behind us! They're dynamoing all over our base. This is what we get for spawn camping. Jump! Is it gonna work? No, my chumps! The chump is me. You have to fire him before the ending. I was very close. Without ability, 6 shots can be fired from the Inkzuka in Splatoon 1. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, so I'm kind of happy they toned it down a little. That was a very prominent special in the first game. I know it was popular. And yeah, special duration up would charge it up long or get you more shots. Thank you, Ashley. I almost said Ashley because I was looking at the word 8. All right, let me go check Sheldon to see if there's any other weapons I'm interested in. Okay. And apologies, Ashley. So we got, I got the Brella. Some of these are still sitting here from other seasons just because I have very little interest in some of the blasters. I did play S-Blast a little bit. But in terms of fresh season, we have the Gold Dynamo still. I still have not played Undercover Brella. I know it's popular among some of the people in the Discord. Look at that. That should be the attack. That's the thing Ashley was talking about. We should be able to smack people with it. I'm not above it. But yeah, Undercover got buffed. So that might be worth trying. And then I think oh, the special Goo-Tuber, right? The newer. The custom Goo-Tuber. Ultra Stamp and Fizzy Bomb seems pretty good. I like the blue tank there. It's pretty nice. And then the ballpoint Splatling Nouveau. Honestly, that doesn't seem like that great of a set. Inkvac and Inkmine are two of the lower rated subs and specials. I'm going to try Undercover. Let's see if I notice the buff, despite not playing it in this game yet. Maybe I'll switch off Sub Saver, because I don't know how many ink mines I need to place. But yeah, the shield recharges faster on the Brellas now. Tenta, or not Tenta, but Splat and Undercover. What other hat could we wear? Let's do this. And then, what if I sneak around like a little sneakster? Let's do that. All right. I have these gloves in real life. When I used to do a more manual labor job, I wore them when I was doing, fine detail stuff and things that would mess up your hands. I had these. They're very popular in Japan. They're kind of gardening gloves, but they're also like work gloves that you'll see a lot in stuff. I was tempted by some of the other things at Grizzco, but honestly, I should probably... Wow, this is a 3-hit. I should probably save up for that Koi slop suit if that's my goal. Yeah, no wonder the Undercover struggles sometimes. Oh no, we're going against Joe Mamba. Back on the bridge. But yeah, the Undercover having to hit 3 times to splat, that's not a good sign. We're seeing the road. Favorite Turf War map, asks Ashley. That's a good question. I miss Camp Triggerfish, honestly. That was one of my favorite ones. Some of them I'm like, aesthetically I love. Like, Brinewater Springs is really cool looking. Is it my favorite Turf War map to play? I don't know about that. But yeah, I would go with maybe Camp Triggerfish, because I would love that to return. I know it did in 2, but I had kind of fallen off playing by then, so... See if I can do this in time. Oh, I think they got... Did I run over them and take them out? Kind of seems like the Reef Slider is a hard counter to the Ultra Stamp. I don't know for sure. So, the Undercover, if I remember right, doesn't it... The shield recovers faster if you get assists? Like if you help Splat or take someone out? Does the shield come back? Is that how it works? I know Savaria is a big Undercover Brella proponent. Alright, we're starting to move in here. I'm going to try to be a little stinker a little bit. There we go. How many mines can I lay? 2 or 3? Uh-oh. You okay back there? They got him, alright. I ask you guys, we okay back there? And then the ink mines track people, so I know that someone went over it. I just can't remember if you can lay 2 or 3 mines. These are all questions that would be great to know in the middle of battle, but I don't know if I'm going to see them until I'm done with battle. Uh-oh. My umbrella! Is it back? Okay. Jeez. The blobber was hitting over it. 2 mines, 1 sprinkler, 3 beacons, a hope and a prayer. Okay, thank you. Test failed. So only 2 mines. That's kind of what I thought. I just couldn't remember. 3 beacons. I thought it used to be 2 beacons. Did they increase the amount of beacons? Pretty good. Kind of a nice little thing for beacons, because they could use some buffs, or use some more utility, like that. This sprinkler out of here. Got to manage. Oof, that was close. Almost got chumped. They're having a little bit of a hard time getting to us, because they don't have that many short-range weapons, but it kind of feels like they're struggling to get close, or they're playing a little farther back. They thought they were safe to go in, but they weren't. Might have gotten that. Alright. That went better than I thought for my first undercover Brella match in how many years? 6 years? I played a bit of that when Splatoon 2 was out, but had a solid team. Okay, let's see if we can get you all in here. Let's see if we can actually get the new map. I look like I'm here to water the plants on the bridge, if they even had any. Okay, we got our... I forgot I had Ninja Squid. Yeah, I should have been using that more. That probably would have helped. Alright, we'll stick with this another one. Let me check the patch notes, because I want to know exactly how long it was buffed by. 4.5 seconds to 4 seconds, so it is only half a second buff to the shield recovering. And a full second, so 6.5 to 5.5 for the normal Brella. So it's a bigger buff for the normal Brella. Okay, it's from time when it's launched or broken. Good to know. And still a buff is a buff. Alright. How many more Hammerhead bridges are we gonna get in? Actually, yeah, I should stop mentioning the new map, and then maybe we'll get it.
Mama. Nemo. Plu plu plu.
I'm just gonna come up with new ones.
Shmoo shmoo. Me mamo.
Then you can't tell what is real. No, anyone who plays the game can tell which are the actual calls.
Pablo.
I'm turning into Yoshi a little bit here. That's one of those bits that I'm like, this is fun for me, but I can't tell if the viewer experience is harshed. Ooh, I got somebody. Can't believe it. Ah. Oh, he did do it. Try to get a little bit here. I always feel like I'm doing a bad teamwork by staying back at the base. Doing a bad teamwork. Making a bad sentence. I always feel like I'm kind of not helping if I'm too much back at base, but you got to get that back there a little bit. Little by little. It helps. I do like that the ink mine does not take that much ink to do. Seems like this also gets its special relatively quickly, all things considered. Are we gonna get camped here? They launched all the specials at once to spite me. They're gonna move in. And I say, how about it? Death.
Oh boy.
They're turning into Gizmo the more I try to do the sounds. Yeah, we're getting backed up here in a bad way. I just keep seeing all the orange splats. double these up. Everyone can see where I'm putting my mines, which doesn't help me. This either has pretty good inking, or I just seem to be getting my... Oh, I have last-ditch effort, so that's helping. Because we're not doing great, so... Oof. Hopefully that was enough distraction. Nope, we're almost all wiped out. Hang on! Swag Blue. Slash Mobbler. They're hanging in there. There we go. I broke my umbrella.
Whelp.
They should just say whelp when they lose.
Whelp.
Pancakes or waffles? That's tough. I feel like a really good pancake is like amazing. Like a buttermilk pancake is amazing, but a waffle is a very good vehicle for jams and jellies and syrups. I'm not a big syrup guy, but Danny will tell you. She's probably a waffle person because she loves syrup, maple stuff. Yeah, I'm pancake. I think we would be on opposite sides of the war. I was the overall splatter, so that's not a great sign. I only had 2 splats. Alright, I'm gonna, if we're gonna play Brella, let's go back to the Sorella. I'm gonna try that out. Look at this big man t-shirt. He's on there, and his logo's on the back, so I'm sure everybody's got their little logo there. I wish I could keep my beautiful big man shirt afterwards. Unfortunately, it does not seem like they're gonna, didn't we got a replica Splatfest tee in old games once the Splatfest ended? Is that a false memory that's been imprinted by Nintendo, or is that true? But then how do you change it? Can you not, it just looks like a generic one, it doesn't actually change to the teams, is that? I forget what games that happened in. I feel like that was 1 and 2 or something. A lot of the stuff in 2 I kind of just missed, like I mentioned. Okay. Thank you, Captain Sprinkles, for the pancake question. Now I'm very hungry. Oh, good, good, good. We're going back to Crab Lake Capital. I love all the billboards and the fact that we're so high up, there's clouds everywhere is pretty cool. This is more of like, okay, it's chaotic. It feels more like we're part of the Splatlands. I think I've been missing some more Splatland feeling maps. This is in kind of a downtown area, but I still think it is a good addition. And then of course the cargo ship is evocative of the single player mode with all the ice and stuff. Reminds me of the Alterna area. Get that beacon out of there. I don't want that beacon anywhere near me. Uh-oh. Someone else had their inkjet. We got another Sorella on the other side for me to deal with. See, I keep talking about sound cues and different stuff, but then I don't always pay attention to when my shield is back. Things I just need to get more used to. I played so much Brella in 2 during that early period. But yeah, I need to remember to pay attention to when the shield is recovered. There's that sound. It is faster now, so it is nice that I don't have as long to wait. There we go. Oh, is that a... Okay, that was good. That was one of my buddies. This is pretty tough to get over this gap and not just get annihilated on the way over, like so. Yep, I'm outranged by the Splatana. I could see a breakfast battle Splatfest. If they already do pancakes versus waffles, they would need a third option. French toast. Pancakes, waffles, French toast for a try Splatfest. go. Who's angle shooting at me? Oh, my shield. There they go. Try to inkjet me. I'm gonna die before I do anything here. I'm getting ganged up on. Nope. I tried to super jump away. Not that it mattered. Using the Rapid Blaster Pro Deco just to show me I should buy it. Oh, one thing from that developer interview I kind of talked about earlier, Shifty Stations came up, and they were kind of hinting that maybe, they were like, oh, it's a very specific sort of, you know, Marina has to summon this dimension, and we don't know. It was kind of a non-answer. But the developers kind of hinted that maybe they would bring back Shifty Stations. Farron just mentioned that they kind of are ready to go back, I think, from Tricolor to a 1 versus 1 sort of thing. I'll try one more with the Sorella. GG's. Roller or Brella? What do I like better? Fin likes Brella for defense. Roller is kind of like, I don't know, nostalgic for me because it was one of the things that made Splatoon feel really unique when it first came out, and the Crack-On Roller, we got that early, and that was so fun to have the Kraken, and I played so much Crack-On Roller. Brella is more interesting as a weapon, though. I think if I'm going to play a roller-type weapon, I would just play a brush at this point, but the Brella is kind of its own thing in a way that's interesting to me. If they keep fixing it and buffing it, I think I will try to play it more. Keep forgetting I don't have a sprinkler. Like, I'm going up here to sprinkle a little bit. Sprinkle a little off the top. Then I forget I don't have one. Okay. We should be able to get our inkjet relatively quickly here. With that. Good job clearing out the chumps. They're gonna do that. Throw that there. They're really pushing in here. Oh. I didn't time that very good because they had their ink back. Just ready to go to take me out. Someone over here. I'm starting to get used to hearing the sounds for my Brella to recover. You definitely hear the telltale sign of the Splatana charging up. Let's see. I want to give myself enough of a path before I jump in here. Well, this is a good time as any. Oh, there goes my shield. Should have popped Inkjet there. It's Jet Owl. He's lurking. He's putting beacons down everywhere. He's the little stinker of the match. Try to stay safe until my teammate can jump in. Oh, they got me. Gotta be more careful there. Yeah, with all those beacons, I feel like this is gonna be really tough to make much headway. Good use of beacons can really make it tough to ever push your opponent back that much. They're over here. Let's see the one. Put them in good spots where they're gonna be hard to get. Big thing with the Brella, too, is it helps to have somebody near you. I did have someone until I messed that up. Yeah. Gotta have somebody near you to kind of do some of the shots while you shield a little, but I'm not playing off of my buddies as much. Every Hammerhead match feels very lopsided. Maybe that's one of the problems with this map, is dealing with getting camped easily. Oh, they're gonna switch, so that was our last hammerhead of the night. Alright. I wonder what the ratio was. No one needs to go back and count. It's too sad. But hammerheads to Crab Lake Capital seemed, we probably played like 25% Crab Leg to all the hammerheads we did. Okay. Well, now that we're doing a new map, maybe I want to switch around. So now we have Manta Maria and Ship-Shaped Cargo Co. We'll go a little longer. I don't want to keep you guys up too much because we need to rest up here for Big Run. 8 p.m. Eastern. So it's going to be, you know, when the day ends and switches over. Give me those cards. We got the Sloshing Machine Neo. That's a new card. But yeah, I want to make sure we have a lot of energy to do more Sploonin' this weekend. So we'll play a little bit of this rotation, and then I think I'm gonna swap off. I want to try, so we got this new kit here. This is pretty good. And then I'm gonna swap my, oh, so wait, for my freshest fit, if I do this, and then if I swap this around, can I register? Yeah, it swaps it. Okay, it saves which way you have your cap. That's cool. All right, and then I'm going to switch. I'm going to try to play a little ink brush. See how this does. I'm going to try to go a little earlier tomorrow, actually. A little, you know, inside real-life stuff for me. It's tough because the only time I have time to spend with Danny is in the evening for a few hours when streaming would probably be really good to do. But it's yeah, it's a little tough to schedule the streams and have them be at a good time. At least it's Friday tomorrow, right? So it'll be, well, hopefully people can stay up a little later. All right, I think I'm good to go. All right, let's get into it. I gotta queue up. This dummy's pushing me around. I haven't played Brush in a little bit, so we gotta get warmed up a little. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, it like pitches up each time you do it too. That's fun. But yeah, I'm very excited for Big Run. Again, the Grizzco dualies look extremely fun. If you haven't seen them yet, there's been some footage floating around. Oh, at the end of the stream, if you remind me, we could talk a little bit about leaks. I don't want anyone who doesn't want to hear about the leaks to, you know, have to deal with that being, you know, thrown out and having to hear about it when they don't want to. So I will save that for the end of the stream, but there are some interesting leaks from this update that people already found about the future of the game. So please look forward to that. But I will give you well warning, and we'll put it at the end of the stream, so nobody has to worry. See, there we go. So it didn't find another target. It locked onto the same person 3 times in a row. That definitely seems like a good buff. That's going to make it so you don't just kind of waste a lot of your killer whales. I'm much more comfortable with this brush. Despite, I don't think I've really played much Manta Maria in this game, but I also just know this map well enough to where I feel... Oh, I ran into someone! I was trying to roll, and I would have been alive, I think, if I hadn't run into them, unfortunately. Alright, let's go. I should be jumping to people. Nope, never mind. They're timing it right when I go in. No, that was a coincidence. There's a porthole, an uninkable porthole there. I don't think I ever noticed. I do really like Ink Brush just because, especially because the Splat Bomb is very nice as a way to get long-range targets. I think it's a very well-balanced kit, despite Killer Whale not being like the coolest special. Probably honestly better than the Kraken. I think we're going to get a Kraken on the paintbrush when we get another brush kit, because the paintbrush is the only one that hasn't gotten a another kit now. We got a new we got a new Octobrush this season, so now that the ink brush and the Octobrush both have new kits. Timed that bad. So yeah, kind of think we are gonna see a paintbrush with the Kraken, because Kraken has always been on the brushes at some point. I think it was in like Sheldon's picks before, but it was still a mainstay of the. Get some more turf here at the end. That's not going to help. I think that does ink a little bit. We might have brought it back at the end there. Here we go. Yeah. People were suggesting Danny should jump in and play Big Run so we can hang out together. That would be interesting to see, but it would be like throwing her in the deep end without her being able to swim, because she enjoys the fashion of Splatoon, but of course the actual gameplay is not something she's as interested. We talked about before. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, it's just rough because she has a normal job more than I do, so finding the time to stream and also spend with her and the kitties. The kitties also eat right in the evening, when would be a good time to stream as well. I don't know, this is something I am interested in for a lot of you that are stream frequenters. If you wanna, I don't know where to I should maybe make a poll or something, but like what's a good time that you guys would like to have a stream? I'm kind of guessing like 5 to 10 in the evening would be a more nice time for a lot of you not super night owls. And I jump back and forth. I'm not always up super late, but yeah, I am curious. Yeah, this new Killer Whale is good. I'm glad we're testing it out a little. Oop, I got distracted there. Get some of these walls painted. This has a lot more inkable walls, and that's how you can tell it's an older map in some ways. It does feel like they've neglected to make lots of inkable walls in the newer ones. I'm being tracked. I should be extra careful. There we go. That's a very fulfilling sound to hear that lock on. I'm glad. That's a nice positive change. It's nice that the developers are ready and willing to make some radical adjustments to the way a lot of the specials work if it seems like they're just not functioning the way they want. Ooh, that splash wall really helped my bomb, I think. Locked them in a way that made that work out well for me. I didn't get any lock-ons on that one, I think, but there we go. A lot of these, this is kind of how I play Stamper too. I'll like pop up and throw a bomb or do a bunch of these little stinker moves, because it is very useful. Oop. Made that fall down in a way I didn't mean. Bring around the mast. Yeah, I think that is going to be so much better because you're not wasting your killer whale. If you lock onto one target, then you at least get enough of a use out of it to justify some of that. Ah, I jumped right into their shot. That was bad. Someone's in our base. Okay. Oh, you guys are here. I didn't realize. So they're just clicking and brushing so insanely that I kind of forgot I was playing with you. It seems like Orange didn't ink some of their own base, but it didn't matter in the end. Rafa got us. Rafa jumped in, and we got some other people that I don't think I've played with yet. GG's. Yeah, I think even if I don't hit anything, the satisfying sound effect of the new killer whale change is nice. Alright. Okay. Yeah, the lobby music defaults to more chill stuff, but it is nice that we can change it, and then we're going to hear that new lobby music at the end of the Splatfest, and I am looking forward to that. I almost played it, but I was like, maybe I'll wait to let people hear it for themselves. I don't want to spoil the special Splatfest music if people haven't heard it yet. I'm trying to get my flicks up. Flicks per minute. Still think I'm a little slow. I'm not flicking maximum proficiency as I could be. Gotta get used to that. Okay. That's the only problem with brush. It is exhausting. There we go! We get a better look at the whole ship. Sort of. Parts of it. It's a big ship. Alright. That's a good point, Ashley. Someone's always going to be like, this time is better than this. That's why I'm kind of like, I would like to weigh different people's opinions. I just don't want to be streaming when I know a lot of people aren't able to watch, of course. That is an important factor, having an audience, you know. I'm going to learn all the flank routes and stuff here. And get away like the little stinker I am. Oh! Nice, nice suction bomb there. I didn't even notice it. Let's see. Whoever's got the stringer is locking down this central pillar a lot. Oh, good ink storm. That was a good time for me to flank. I wasn't paying that much attention, but I used the opportunity when I had it. Oh, they were behind me! Who is that? It's Swag Blue with the tri-stringer. I do really like this new music. It does feel more poppy, but I'm okay with that. I think we've had enough experimental wartime fish marches and jazz or math rock and all that stuff to get some just normal good bangers for the soundtrack. Flag Blue is on a mission to snipe me with their bow. And whoever that is that Rafa? Yep, Rafa's on a mission to show me the new Octobrush. Get this up area over here. Oh. They're going crazy with the specials at the end. It's gonna be a little tough to compete with. I should have got a little closer. Farron got me with ink. She didn't even have full gear slots. She's just wrecking me with skill. Yeah, that's good. Good point, Ashley. I could just try different times. I know sometimes, like, we'll have the Splunday morning stream if I miss Splaturday, and we get a lot of people from other time zones that don't normally get to jump in streams because it's morning for us, but maybe evening for them. So it is, it's nice to vary it sometimes. I'd like to be more consistent, though, in general, so having a time you guys know when I'm going to stream, I think, is a goal, but sometimes life gets in the way. Oh, was there a fist bump? I missed it. Because I didn't win. No. Gotta hear that satisfying sound. Ashley likes the late streams. See, the late streams work for people that, you know, some people that stay up late or work, but if you are, I know a lot of people started school, college, again, for the fall. So I don't want to keep everybody from actually getting their homework done and going to class. I did that enough for everybody back when I was in school. Okay. Jesse just woke up. Okay, that's a good indicator of some time zone differences. I know, yeah, Rafa's in Pacific. They just mentioned, so they don't mind. Yeah, that's another thing I forget, because I'm on Eastern, so often the night starts a lot earlier for me. I feel like the more I play Brush, the more my brain adjusts to the speed of combat as well. Because you have to be constantly doing stuff, moving around. It is almost like a scout sort of class. So I think it just like, it's a good warm-up thing because once your brain is working in Splatoon mode, it's easier to play a lot of other weapons. Sometimes it's harder for me to be patient though if I'm in Brush mode because I just want to flick and attack and go crazy with everything. Ooh, be careful. See that Zuka. Oh, that's Argotti. I was like a little worried hearing the sound of the tri-stringer. I thought it was an enemy one. I keep seeing it, Mobler. I keep thinking that you're an enemy. I'm trying to be careful because I know their E-leader has been hanging out up there. There we go. Got somebody. Oops. Trying to put some bombs over the edge, but you guys are going to get wise to it immediately. Somebody get behind us? Oh, it's Charger. I'm being tracked. Went in too deep. I was trying to get past that bomb. Okay. And we bring it back. Oh, I got somebody. Charger is my worst enemy right now. Whoever you are, you're doing a good job of keeping my brushing at bay. Oop. Good one to cap it off. Who was that? I didn't even see their name. Haley's still remembering the infamous 5 a.m. stream. Yeah, that was back when I was like, I gotta finish the catalog, I gotta get my dab. That was a rough time. I've gotten a little better at being like, you know, if I'm not gonna maybe realistically finish the catalog, ooh, nice. Kirby and Swag Blue with the fish bump. If I'm not gonna finish the catalog without, you know, destroying my sleep schedule or my eyes and fingers trying to play, then maybe I don't need to finish it, is kind of the lesson. Especially if they're going to recycle some of the stuff, I can get it later. You can get a lot of it from the shell-out machine. It's the fashion, I think, is the only thing you have to wait till it comes around again, but as we see right now, the Drizzle season stuff is available. It sounds like an arcade game. The like blunk, 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 which maybe fits the old sound system pretty well. How do I feel about the hologram Inklings? I think it's fun. It's weird that the technology is in this more rustic area a little bit, but time moves forward in the Inkling Octoling world. And now they have this hologram technology, all the cool new innovations. Speaking of which, there they are. The team flip-flopping around. Okay, I would like maybe one more ship shape and we can call it a night. What do you guys think? Seems like a good one to go out on. Well, not this one, but the next time we play the new map would be good to go out on. Trying to go different. Oops, I messed up my squid roll. Trying to occasionally go different routes because I feel like I'm always going the same way, but this was the sneaky boy route before. You would go around this way and have to make that jump. I don't know if I want to do that. Whoever is over there with their... I'll take that, thank you. Up on there, getting us with their stringer. Oh, missed him. Oh, I still got him. I think that was the stringer. Mobbler. Who is that charger? Giving us such a hard time. I'm gonna lock all of my killer whales on you. Forgot to check who it was before. I thought I saw another person. My brush won the brush war. That's a chump, isn't it? Yep. The chumps will fool me, even though there's a ton of them. Sometimes they fool me. Oh, Rafa! He got his revenge. Yeah, I need to stop talking about the new map, or I'll never get it. Thank you, whoever set those up. The sploosh. Somebody behind us. I hear a lot of movement back there. And there's a lot of ink. Who's back there messing around? I'm getting stuck over here. Ah! The combo. Swag Blue locked me in, and then Rafa went in for the kill. Jimbles is the charger. Okay, thank you, Ashley. I can't see the enemy team as easily and what they're playing, so Jimbles is a good charger. Making it tough to get anywhere near where I want to get. Oh. Look. And eating. I'm sorry I didn't help you sooner. Oof. I don't think we're gonna get this one. I at least took a couple people out at the end, but I think the turf is not in our favor, yellow team. Jet Owl. There are maps other than Hammerhead? Occasionally, yes. Oh, wow. Someone got pretty far into their turf, and I didn't even notice. Somebody was sneaking around in there. I'm gonna guess it might have been Kirby, because they had the sploosh. It's a good sneaky weapon. GG's. Okay. I don't know what map we're gonna get next time. I don't even really care, you know? Whatever we happen to get might work out well. Doesn't seem like it really is that big a deal. It's a new season and everything, and it would be cool to play something we haven't seen. But, I don't know. I'm you know, it might be Drizzle season, but I'm chill. I don't think it's gonna matter in the end. We're just having a fun time. We're playing with our friends, the Bog Squad, the Bloop Troop is here. We're all having a good time. Destroying my fingers. No. That's my worry with the brush, is that one day I won't be able to flick it anymore. But trying my best to keep up with things. That's why hand stretches, very important. It was Kirby going in the base. What was stream? I accidentally added a stream marker. Well, we'll find out what that does later. No! It didn't work! My reverse psychology doesn't fool the game. We're getting some new people in here that I don't think I played before, or people that changed their nickname, which is fine too. I think I want to do... I have a strat. It's called Mess People Up Early. And then I do have to wait until my special... There we go, I got Octochip. I gotta wait till my special runs out to actually get the meter. That's what they changed with, I think, Tacticooler, is you have to wait 10 seconds instead of 7.5 to be able to charge your special meter. Who's back there and what are they doing? Oop. It was Kirby. They're doing their little stinker technique, but they're not on my side this time. Tragic. They're backing up. That was a sprinkler, I'm guessing. Because it didn't make a sad noise when I hit it. Hear that. I'm wise to you, Kirby, and your stinkery ways. I was trying to get over it. Hit that sprinkler. There we go. Someone's above me. Was that my team or was that somebody else? I think I was inking... No, that was an enemy. No, it wasn't. It was my team. Half the time I don't know until it's too late. Oh, I got them before they could use their secret ultra stamp technique. There's no time. There's no time to get up there. Just have to go. I have to hear the sound. I crave the targeting sound. Things are not going so hot for the orange team. Oh no, the blue is the... I don't know what I was saying. I thought I was with the tri-stringer for a second. Ah, my whale. Oh, there might be a random in here. That's what's happening. I see. Boo-boo. Tried to get a little more. Okay, it's a little... Oh, wow. I was going to say they didn't ink a lot of their base, but I guess we missed some of ours, too. Good job, Ralph Octochu, Swag, and Curb. Curb's little stinker ways paid off again. Alright. Let's see if we can get one more match here on whatever map happens to happen. See if we can also hit level 5 catalog. That would be fun. And then we'll finish up. Jimbles' Joy-Con died during the match. Well, you're so good that I didn't even notice. Okay. I think I've got my thing down. I always wonder if I should be doing like a weird roll of the fingers to kind of do it. It's so awkward to hold the controller that way. I know I could flick faster if I was like holding the controller and using 2 fingers to kind of do a drum roll on the trigger. The fact that the game might require you to really do stuff like that to actually play the brush as well as you could is a little rough, but... Oh, we're gonna have 2 brushes. Brush Brothers against 2 stringers, and unfortunately the Jimbles' E-Leader is gonna be against us as well. Yeah, this is make sure I stretch my hands after the stream before Big Run. Try to get a lot of this going. We had another brush over there. Uh-oh! Kirby! Little stinker mode. They went right in with their Ultra Stamp. Providing endless entertainment, Kirby. Who is that? Is that Kirby? I thought I could get him. Oh, Kirby! Someone's jumping to him. That's a real jump. That wasn't a chump. It was a jump. Thought someone was really gonna get my beacon before I could land. About ready to push in there a little more, I think. Ah! Alright. Took the stinker out with me. Oh, it's 2 ship maps. I didn't even think about that. Oh no, the beacon's gone. Oop. Dealing with 2 stringers is definitely a rough time to get in with these brushes. Where is that sniper? Where is that Jimbles? There they are. I think I'm safe enough over here to get my... Yeah, I'm right out of the range of them. You're just giving me ink for my special. Jimbles wants one last snipe before the stream's over, I think. I don't know if this is going to be enough. I do like the theming. We don't get that many maps paired together, but we got the old ship and the new ship in a rotation, which is fun. Overall splatter, nice. Okay. Can't get Manta Marina a third or fourth time, right? GG's. Oh, yeah, we hit it. Okay. I really want to end on a fun note, maybe a more chilly map. Maybe a map where jellyfish eat noodles and wear parkas. Could be either of the maps. Ashley's in here. Okay, I think we had a rando and then she's filling in. So fulfilling. I don't know if I would get sick of that sound anytime soon. Okay, look at everybody. Mario Wonder, we learned, is also going to have a sort of hologram online multiplayer. Which you're basically playing with people, but they show up as little holograms so you don't bump into each other. So it's going to be interesting. Ashley's here. Can she save us? Yes! Thank you, Ashley. You're a good luck charm. Alright, this is going to be the last one. And she's on our team. She's got the... Is that the Neo Splasher-Matic? Jimbles. They're always putting me against Jimbles. They want that close range versus long range rivalry. Okay, is that Kirby again? I think they like the nozzle nose too, so that might be them. Oh, Rafa's over there for close range, and then we got Jimbles waiting at long range. Oh! They outranged me, even with the... Oh, no, it was the nozzle nose. Kirby! Slapping those flippers around, taunting me. I'll try to get more of the home base a little bit. Didn't pick the right way. That's okay. Ashley got me. What? Okay. That was all or nothing there. No! Took down half the team and it wasn't enough to get in safely there at the end. This might be a loss. It's very tough to get in on these guys. They got a good charger, they got that ballpoint. Everyone's doing a good job of holding down the fort, and then... Oh, yep. Tried to get over there, and Kirby was waiting. They were waiting. They're just locking down the bridge. They got beacons there. I'm really gonna have to pull something special out to even get through the middle of the map on this one. My sponge! Okay. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I thought that was us. That was us, but not in a good way. Get these beacons out of here! The center! I tried at the last second to get some more. Yeah. They didn't ink a lot of theirs, but they had a lot more of the center. Well, teams were a little unbalanced there, but that's how it goes. I've been on the other end of it. Mobbler showing off the cool new headphones. Okay. You guys look like a unique... We got the Snorkel Enthusiast, the Bookworm, the pen-hugging headphone wearer, and Rafa just going in, ninjaing after guys. Okay. You look like a motley crew. let's get our rewards. Thank you, everyone. I keep forgetting my hat's backwards now. Appreciate you all hanging out, checking out Sizzle Season, or Drizzle Season with me. I'm still in a day ago in my brain. Sizzle is over. Drizzle is here. Ooh, we got a textbook and a cool... That's from Schellendorf Institute, right? That one dinosaur skeleton. But little. It's a special occasion. I'm going to throw some cash in there. We just got our gold banner last time for the Golden Grizzco weekend. Was that 2 weeks ago? Yeah. Let's see if I can get anything good here at the end. Huh. Wait, did I not have that emote? Which one is that? That must have been one I missed. Let's see. That's pretty good. It's the backflip at ya. That's pretty cool. Although I love this one. It's a good blend of goofy and cool. One more. Use all my Grizzco money at the shell out. Alright, that's good. Thank you again. I appreciate everybody hanging out. If you want to leave a like, maybe subscribe. Thank you to all the members out there. I will get that going in just a second. Throwing around all my money from working my job. The music is getting hype because we got the Splatfest on the way. Oh, one thing I will mention, here is another cool feature. If you use Splatnet to order things, it will now finally tell you if you have that gear already. Like I could tell, oh, I have this hat. It's got Hickory Work Cap, has Intensify Action, but they let me know, you know, I've got it and what ability it has. There's Kirby. Looking fresh. I can't can't tell you you're fresh, but that's okay. You know. But yeah, so that's a fun little thing. Oh, Q&A, and then the spoiler chat. We're going to get into spoiler chat real quick. Let me thank everybody. And then we'll get into the spoilers. I think I've seen the bottom of my shoes before, really. I think I got most of these. If I could be any character in Splatoon, what would I be? Fred Crumbs. No. I don't know, that would be kind of tough. Favorite 90s kids show? When I was in kindergarten, I used to watch Gummy Bears all the time. That's not my favorite, probably. Freakazoid's pretty good. Maybe hasn't aged well. Gargoyles was fun. Yeah, that's a tough choice. Locker viewing time. I guess we could do that while we talk about spoilers. Okay, one last thing before we get into that. Here are the YouTube members. Oops. Thank you all so much, starting with Mark, Ashley, Alina, Zach, Josh, Kayla, and Somberling, our Tabby and Gigi treat-giving members. They are our highest members currently. Thank you all so much. They got some extra treats tonight because I clipped their claws. They got a Chudu. And they got all the special fancy treats tonight. And then here are the Night Owls. You saw a lot of them tonight because they're the ones who have a reserved spot on the friends list. And the early birds, the rank and file of the members. Whose locker is this? Octochews. They got the... Oh! You guys will see it in just a second once the members are done. They're hiding the cool locker. It'll be a big reveal. My locker is still visible on the left. I have not... I will sit down and deck it out a little more. You can see I haven't touched it since it expanded because the top half has nothing on it. And there we go. There's the last ones. All right. Thank you all again. We did get... I believe we got one member today during the stream. One new member. And that was Swagblue, re-upped, thanks to Ashley and Steven. Okay. But yeah, look at this locker. Octochu has the Kitsune and the Tanuki on there. A couple people have the Tanuki, including me. But does everyone have the Gold Boris? Maybe we'll get another chance for that in the future. I bet they will rerun Big Run trophies as well. Look at Rafa. He's got... Did he not get a Zuna? I wonder if it was too big to fit in there, but he's got gold for a bunch of them. He's really good at Salmon Run. He's got 999 on a lot of stuff. Now we're starting to get to people I don't know. See if I can find you. Hime, the deceptive locker with nothing in it. There's just a Rainmaker in that one. Yeah, kitty parts. I think a lot of these are people on my friends list. I think some of them, like Julia and Bree, I know. But, okay. Those are the lockers. Spoiler talk. Spoiler alert and warning. if you don't want to hear about leaks in Splatoon, this is your time to bow out for the end of the stream. I appreciate you being here either way, but we're going to get into it. So, what was found in the files illicitly by those hackers? So there are 3 things. Oh, Julia is here. Hi, Julia. Your locker looked good. People really, I don't know, Ashley's leaving. She doesn't want spoilers. They're not super major spoilers, I will say. Not really. It is a special weapon that we have a little bit of info about. Splatfests, a little bit of stuff about them. And maybe a tiny bit of side order stuff that we don't know that much about. Oh, Ashley was saying bye. She loves spoilers. Okay. So first off, there is a special weapon that is called Chimney in the code. And it seems to be like it spawns some sort of entity, like a wall or something. It like opens it, or it opens and closes. I'm wondering what that's going to be. Some people have theorized that maybe it would create like a fish stick like platform or tube or something. I don't know. That would break a lot of maps. But it is called Chimney, so I'm going to bet if we get kits for new other weapons, or maybe a third kit for some weapons, we will see that special on stuff, because it seems to be pretty far in development. And then the Splatfests, in the code of the game, special Splatfests are on their way. Less than about a week, we're going to get our first one, so the Deep Cut Splatfest is codenamed Oden. Oden is a type of food that's usually seen in izakaya, like pubs or street food. But it's very oily, but it is good. But yeah, that Splatfest with Deep Cut, they have a more traditional festival vibe, so it's codenamed Oden. But there are a bunch of other ones. Maple, Stove, Dumpling, and Sweet, if my memory is right. I'm pretty sure those are the 4. The theory is that Maple is going to be for fall, Stove is maybe, I guess, going to be for Christmassy time, Dumpling is for New Year's, and Sweet will probably be for Valentine's Day. But these are all coded as special Splatfests, so we might get a new decorated plaza, like the Spooky Splatfest and the Christmas and Eastery ones that we had before. So that is good. I know that's popular demand, that a lot of people wanted to see that. And then last but not least, this is the side order thing, which I know some people are probably a little more touchy about hearing. It's not that definitive, but in the game there are models for the player character, and 2 new models were found for the player, codenamed RSF and RSM. So that's female and male. Your guess is as good as mine about what RS is going to stand for. Is it going to be Reef Squid? Could it be, I don't know, Reef Salmonid, or Shake is the Japanese one? More than likely that is going to be what the player character's new models are going to be that we might unlock from side order. So I kind of figured if it's going to be as good, as worthwhile, worth your buck as Octo expansion, they would probably have some sort of other character you unlock, like a new player model. So we might see a new third option for Splatoon 3 joining the Squids and the Octolings after all, which I kind of figured would happen. But yeah, let me know your theory. I guess don't spoil anyone else, but if you have any theories about what RS stands for in that code, I've been thinking about it, but it's hard to tell. I know they're going to have stuff with the coral reef and coral bleaching in side order, so yeah, I don't know if we're going to get salmonlings, but we'll see. So yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it for some of those little bits. But that is not it for Drizzle. We've only cracked the surface of this thing. We got Big Run, we got the Splatfest. Thank you all again for hanging out for this extra little bit. And yeah, once again, if you leave a like, it helps me out. And I will see you guys very soon for the beginning of... Can I do it in time? Nope. It always tricks me.
Here we go. Big Run. Good night. Take care of yourselves. Bye.